So we're back after a 2-week hiatus.
But
you can thank work and work.
And exhaustion from work.
Yeah, they were exhausted from work, which is why we didn't play on Tuesday. And we were going to do a thing on Wednesday, but I had to get up dead ass early in the morning on Thursday, so that didn't happen. But yeah, we're also down to Toby because he's expecting a kid soon.
Yes.
Which means you can kind of scoot up.
He likes the arm there. He can lean on it. It makes him look cool.
Yeah, I also did change the camera angle a little bit, trying to maybe see if that would work better, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, better than getting up every hour and changing out the handheld battery.
Yeah.
We were doing that for a while.
Yeah, we were doing that for a fair bit.
Good times.
Well, that's all. Well, we were also relegated to doing that because the webcam was taking a shit on the old computer.
Here.
And then eventually the old computer died. Anyway.
That's right. That was a new computer.
It was my mom's. She never used it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't actually take real note of that until now.
Yeah, so, as I said, we are here now, and what happened last session was a trip
had dinner with Strahd.
A trip to the castle, getting to know each other. Had dinner with Strahd. This one went off wandering as part of the... Well, they had a plan. They had to rework the plan a little bit, because as we are all aware, there are 4 rules to making a plan. Make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan.
Make the plan, try to execute the plan, Murphy's Law, salvage.
And they did salvage. He found a statue called the Icon of Ravenloft and had a close encounter with a mannequin.
And we all had shit sliding down our leg when the mannequin appeared.
I still find it so funny that the book threw that in there. It's like, yeah, you're being attacked by a vampire. Oh, wait, no, it's a mannequin.
Yeah, the book's a dick for that one. I really thought that was your dicketry.
No!
I feel like Strahd could open his castle as a haunted house and make a lot of money.
If he were smart. He is smart, but if he were more sociable.
Classic post-stage capitalism.
Welcome to Castle Ravenloft, the haunted house.
The gift shop is on your left.
Actually, I think there was an idea to have a bunch of people get together and play D&D in Dracula's actual castle over in Transylvania.
See, that's not even that's just fucking pro gamer moves.
Well, Vlad Tepesh's castle is questionable.
Anyway, that last session ended with you coming back with Scratchballs coming back after pretending, bad shrimp or whatever it was, bad tummy ache. And session ended was with the end of the dinner and Strahd saying that you have free reign of the castle save for the towers and the dungeon.
Yep.
So, as dinner is being cleaned up, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I would suggest we find where we'll be sleeping and talk. Because that's probably going to be important to know.
Yeah, let me see here.
What were you thinking, sir?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I want to keep up the act that I'm sick by keeping my head down, holding my belly.
Oh, that's right. I'm so used to you wanting to be a wizard. My brain keeps wanting to say about magic. Oh no, you're an arcane trickster. Right. That's why my brain keeps getting screwed up. You're arcane trickster, sir. Prestidigitation.
Okay, so it takes a little bit of time, but Asher says, "If you'll follow me, I'll take you to where you'll be spending your night," and takes you to a room in one of the higher levels of the castle. normally this room would have one bed, but it's now been situated for multiple. I can't talk. As I said, normally this room is meant for one bed, but now it's got multiples. One large bed has been removed for 4 smaller single-sized beds. No, they're just basic, sheets, blankets, pillows. Just enough to be comfortable for the night.
Alright.
What are the mattresses stuffed with?
The boons of enemies.
No, fluff and spraying.
Okay.
No, they're normal mattresses.
There's an actual difference in how a straw stuffed mattress or a feather stuffed mattress.
I really expected Kenny just, what are they stuffed with? Mattress.
No.
I would have accepted that.
Yeah. Yes, this mattress is made of mattress. Alright. I say...
Once we're in, Sakani will stay by the door, keep an ear open for the sound of footsteps leaving.
He just leaves us to our own devices.
Yeah, he opens the door, says this is where you'll be staying. Well, you guys walk in. He wishes you a good night, shuts the door, and you listen. Go ahead and make a perception check, because you do hear the initial footsteps, but need to hear the rest, I guess.
16.
Yeah, you can hear his boots on the stone floor as he starts to make his way out, and eventually it sounds like he's going down a set of stairs.
After that, Sakani will sigh and say, "He's gone. We should talk."
I'll lift my head up, and I will pull the, where did I write it?
While you're searching, Sakani will say, "Strahd noticed you were gone. I'd be wary about further exploration for a time."
Now that we have full reign of the castle.
Yes, but he should be cautious. Especially with your active feigning illness.
I think we should be fine. I think our biggest thing to worry about would be if we tried to go into the forbidden areas. And on one hand, you hide them for a reason. On the other, Son tells me since he was starting to catch on, he probably doubled the security in those areas. So if we go in there, it's going to be costly.
Yes, we can still investigate, but we must be cautious of the area. And if we come across any of the others, you should certainly not be there. At least not right away.
Not necessarily.
He's feigning illness, remember.
Indeed, but... So here's a bit of a problem we have. I have a magical idea, but we're down the person we need.
What was the route that I took to get to the church? Where I found the icon?
Let me see here. Okay, so you left the dining room. This is the problem with non-linear maps. Okay, so you went up a spiral staircase to the south. Yeah,
I see it.
okay, so
if
I recall correctly,
I figured having a proper sheet of paper to write everything on probably a little easier.
If you're not a mage, I may make a suggestion.
It's fine.
Well, for now, it's fine.
yeah, if I recall correctly, the path you took, where you found that thing, you initially left the dining room, went up this staircase, which led to here. But if I recall correctly, now remember, it's been 2 weeks. Didn't really see anything of interest, so you went back down, went up here, this staircase over here, which led to... went over here. Trying to remember. Oh, I think you did eventually go back up that staircase again. I'm trying to remember here into this area, and then through these doors. It was right in here where that mannequin came from, and I think it was over here. Wait, trying to hold on. Yeah,
There's really only one place that looks like it might be K15.
I think that's what it was. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, that's right. That's right. Eventually found nothing. Ran away from the mannequin. Came back down. Went through here to the old church. That's where you found the statuette. And then you came back.
Well, I know that I went to the church first, and then I backtracked to get to where the mannequin was. Yeah, it was a different hallway.
Yeah.
A different part of the same hallway to the dining room.
Yeah. To get there, you had to go through here. I don't know how well you were seeing that. This was the dining room. That's where you found the statuette.
Yeah.
So I went up the stair. I didn't go up any staircases.
You did. You went up this staircase, which led to here, and you. Now I know you. I don't remember if you went through the secret doors.
Probably not. Alright.
Unless the mannequin, like if the mannequin was before.
No, the mannequin's in here. The mannequin's in this hallway.
I turned.
Oh, wait, that's right, that's right. You came up this staircase, which I think. Yeah. You went up this staircase, which led up here. And exploring, and that's when you bumped into the mannequin.
This map is a mess.
I know.
I can understand.
Just a simple key of what each K number affiliates to would be nice.
I know. Well, there is a map, like a legend, but everything about what it is in the book.
Yeah, like we don't know.
Like,
what's
okay, what am I looking?
K15. We don't
it's
know.
It's like wizards. Heck, what you thinking?
So is the church on the same floor as the dining room?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I just want to make sure. I'll pull out the icon of Ravenloft and hold it out, and if you take a left right out of the dining hall and turn right at the room of the four pillars, you keep going straight. I had found this icon in what looks like to be a sanctuary. I had gone up a staircase, but as soon as I had gotten up the staircase, I was confronted by what seemed to be a mannequin. But I found these.
Well, we knew this place would have some form of trap and deception.
I am not sure what this is, but I found it.
Valuable. Religious trap? Question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have identify. Only blue was here.
But he's holding up a 12-inch tall statuette made of pure silver, depicting a cleric kneeling like this.
Okay.
Yeah, but take a stab at a religious check.
Yeah, so will I, even though I have no idea about what and how any of that relates here. So Connie.
Wow. Thank you, lucky die today. 18, sir.
Okay. I'm looking over it here real quick.
Alright. Yes, I imagine even with an 18, I'm probably not going to learn everything on the grounds of, I don't know this place.
No, you don't know where it came from. You do know that's definitely a cleric. Exactly what order they follow, you're not entirely sure. But
all the point he has look the same.
Well, no, he looks like that.
Yeah. Well, just the clerics.
Just the flat cap thing.
Are the flat cap clerics?
Yeah, it kind of depends on orders.
All you hack wearers look the same.
We looked at you offended as
But-
he wears his diadem.
But yeah, it's definitely a religious icon.
Seriously.
Yes, this religious icon is very religious.
That's the most that I can tell you based on what's out of here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I understand. I knew kind of going, and it still wasn't going to be great knowledge.
Well, when we depart, hide that well.
Hmm?
We may have run of the castle. I doubt we have leave to take whatever we desire from it.
You do hear the voice of the sword saying in the back of your head, wait a minute. I recognize that thing. What was his name? Cyril Romulich gave that to us to consecrate the castle.
To what?
Consecrate the castle, which...
May this castle be
Blessed. The
That
blessed
basically-
prevents.
I will relay this information to you guys.
Interesting. Perhaps we can track down this priest.
I doubt he still lives.
You hear the voice say, yeah, problem is he died like 400 years ago.
Maybe we track down.
I
I
doubt
didn't
it.
hear that.
I thought actually nope, you didn't relay that yet. I'm jumping guns.
He's
Yes,
been
you
dead
are.
For 400 years.
Any magic that allows you to speak to the dead.
Khufu might, but he does not. He is not.
What's your
practiced in
alignment
the
again?
arts of necromancy.
Chaotic neutral.
He's not.
Okay,
a
never mind, it
priest.
won't work then.
Let's see. Wait, time out. Why are you shrugging? Because you.
I don't know everything.
Well, no. Okay.
I'm a half caster.
Well, ask on the ground of like, you know any like active, like. Carlos is visibly confused at your answer of.
I thought you had asked me if there was magic that was out there that could talk to the dead.
I'll ask you if you know magic that can talk to allows you to talk to the dead.
And that's why Sakani said Khufu could possibly, but he's not of that bent.
Not just our luck. Well, we will be able to find someone who can.
We should be cautious.
It
It is worth noting we should not leave Irina alone here.
Can't really say. Where's our +2?
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
You forgot about the +2?
Would we? They have like rooms next to ours.
I was gonna say, you know what? We'll change the topography of the castle a little bit. There is a next door room with where they are.
Okay, or it just makes sense to have like a suite of rooms.
It's just a stone block that hangs off the edge of the castle over the front.
Very Minecraft.
Yeah. We'll change the geography of the castle. There's a next door room and there's a door that separates the two rooms. So if you guys wanted to pop in and go, wake up!
Strahd's a smart
Oh, so we have hotel room access to there.
Yeah.
the Hotel Ravenloft.
Oh god, that'd be horrible.
Hey, to be fair, Barovia, you can check out whenever you want, but you can never leave.
Yeah, a hotel Ravenloft would be horrifying.
Such a lovely
Go to
place.
sleep, wake up,
That's a
missing
lovely
your,
place.
an arm, die, wake up again.
Welcome
Oh
back.
man, what a lovely note. Where are my kidneys?
Just looking around. Time to get up to do to get ready for the day. Tries to get out of bed, falls for a lap. Where are my legs?
Where did all my blood go?
There's a vampire over there.
Even worse, just
You
like
never saw me. Ninja vanish.
just waking up. Weird. I don't have a morning wood today. Looks down. Where'd it go?
Oh,
My penis!
I didn't. If I wanted to become a woman, I would have chosen to. Shout out to all the grannies out there.
Alright.
Okay, let's get back on track.
Yeah, back on track.
Nothing funny about being made a eunuch.
Alright, sure. We are...
You are currently
Okay.
in area K50.
K50. K50. And, alright, so then... Wait, sir, question.
Yeah?
That looks like conjoined rooms right there. Unless I am square brain.
Man.
That's K49.
Well, those two look like conjoined rooms.
Well, let me take a look. That's a lounge.
Yeah, so it's like a suite of rooms thing.
Okay.
So we have access to a tower. Tower of Ravenloft.
Yeah, K51,
I'm not saying what that is.
I'm trying to even find it on here. K51.
K50.
Yeah, what's that 51 right there? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That just a room with a cheap. Hey, wait, never mind. Never mind. No, never mind.
It's a closet.
Yeah, it's a closet.
As far as we're aware.
Anyway.
So yeah, we don't have access to towers like that.
Or the
tower,
you don't have access to any of the main towers or the dungeon.
I imagine going higher up in our current tower would be frowned upon.
Probably. I mean, no one's stopping you. I'm not stopping you.
Where do we want to start looking at? You're the one who explored the castle.
And also the one who seems to have some excess information we don't gather often enough. You may have something we don't know.
I would not know.
Well,
As
I suggest we keep someone with Irina and what's the other guy's name?
Ismark.
And Irina and Ismark while we are gone.
Blue will volunteer.
Blue will volunteer.
Okay.
Blue volunteered the tribute, and Blue is our alibi for why he feels better. Blue gave him Pepto when no one was looking.
I think we should continue our
Does
plan.
anyone have like a pack of random herbs?
No. What were you saying, sir?
I think we should continue where I left off at the mannequin.
Can we get to it without the towers, or will we need to trespass? Not necessarily against.
I suggest we avoid the towers as much as best we can.
Sadly, I think that's where the good stuff lays.
But we don't want to tip our hand if we're nosy.
I think you
Wait a minute.
He may suspect, but until we are caught in the act, he does not know.
Anyways, I guess we shall continue with where you left off then. I would say just one of you two stay behind on the grounds of. The two of us are skilled in stealth. Whichever one of you will be more
We
skilled.
have run of the castle, but we don't need to sneak unless you are going into the towers, which I suggest we avoid.
Another thing that we are though.
I just went over to Blue's character sheet check
Where
to see if
then?
maybe he had like identify or something, but he completely erased everything.
He erased his spell?
Everything but his name.
Really? What?
Say what now?
What? The Toby v. Brick? I think
Oh my god!
Toby's catching
He
Brick.
erased everything.
Get me? Yeah,
He erased everything but his name.
on his character sheet.
We have some way of contacting him?
I'm grabbing the mallet.
We're going to take a short break while we figure this out.
Quickly, throw up the shit.
Okay, we figured it out.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, so we'll just rewind the clock just a little bit and say that as you guys are having this little discussion, Blue will take the statuette, come back to you a few minutes later and say, so this thing requires attunement by someone with a good alignment, but it lets you cast augury, turn undead, and cure wounds at least once a day. And you're also under the effect of protection from evil and good against fiends and undead. But only the attuned is. Or anyone, well, yeah, only the attuned is, and as long as you're within 30 feet of it.
Well, it sounds like it might be a good thing to possess for someone more magically inclined.
I would say either someone more magically inclined or even someone without magic as a means of a last-minute medic.
The spells have like a DC, the ones that have one?
That can non-casters use it. That's the question.
It doesn't say anything about non-cast. It just says creature of good alignment. Augury, I need to look at what that does, but it has no material components.
I think augury is a case of it's a sort of future prediction, just limited.
And turn undead and turn the unholy just increase the save DC by 2. Cure wounds regains 3d8 plus 3 hit points unless it's an undead, and it can only be used once per day.
Alright, so I
Did
think...
he hand it back to me?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that our characters don't know our own alignments, so I'm going to try and attune to it.
Hey, what do you need, Toby?
Another break.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up. That's fucked up.
Phone calls.
Shit's fucked part 2.
Maybe that's what I should title this episode. On today's episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up.
This is pretty fucked up. I would argue, just as a thought here, would be either. So you would try to attune to it. That takes an hour, though. So
Yeah, I'm going to try.
yes, for the immediate, we won't know then until you get your failed attempt.
And this fucking around gives us cover to explain why you're feeling better. We could effectively lie and say we mixed up a poultice or something.
Yeah. So yeah, on the immediate term, you're trying to attune to it, which Carlos has no problem with. Realistically, here it's your item. You earn the right to say what you do with your thing. So all right. So I want to try and continue from where you left off then.
And I'll describe to you where exactly I went to get there.
Okay. I would say me and your head nods, whichever one of you two would be better at sneaking around in case we do go into the forbidden area. Probably should be the one to go.
Khufu should remain then. He is not suited towards quiet moving, and he is limited in how he can convey what he is seeing.
Indeed. Alright. Let's hope we make it out of this alive.
But for the time being, just be careful, cautious, and should things come down to we go where we should not, we should try to have an alibi.
Indeed.
We may have around the castle, but I suggest we do not go into the towers unless we absolutely need to.
Indeed. Alright. So with that, I imagine we head out with that.
Yep, the only way out is through the door into the lounge.
I think Carlos will let you lead since you are the man who's explored that area.
I'm not going. I'm doing it.
You're too? You can't do both.
That takes an hour. Then you have to focus curriculum out there.
Really? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
So
actually
we
know
can
that
basically
part.
say we will do wait after the hour.
Yeah, we would just leave for an hour, and then after the hour, we kind of just dick off.
Then we fast forward an hour.
This is terrible because of the rogue. I am very, very, very under-equipped. My current thing is I've got my armor, and I've got a boot. Or no, I don't have my armor. I left my armor back at the thing. I've got a fucking boot knife and standard clothing.
Yeah.
I am so screwed.
Yeah, think about the only one who has a weapon here is your boot knife and your sword in your backpack. Everyone else...
Khufu's staff.
Oh yeah, Khufu's staff. You got everyone else, you had to leave your stuff down like the check-in.
It doesn't become the fucking barroom blitz. This is gonna get bad.
Yeah. Khufu has a staff.
I'm gonna have that on standby.
Oh god, no.
Yes.
Hey,
And the man in the back said, everyone attack gonna turn into a ballroom blitz.
hey, I was actually playing God of War 3 about 10 years ago, and I was listening to music. That song came on, and I was fighting one of the bosses, and I beat him with that song playing, no damage.
Hey, yeah, fucking
Yeah.
gamer mode.
Just like the Doomslayer has heavy metal in his helmet at all times, or outside the armor.
Yeah.
Kratos just has cheesy songs on.
Yep.
Like in his head.
I have it on standby.
But
yeah, the hour goes by, nothing. You don't feel anything. You don't sense anything. As far as you know, it didn't work.
Oh, you just hear Scratch pause let out a frustrated half sigh. I cannot approve
I see.
May I make an effort? So Connie will take it. And he'll attempt to shoot me.
You said neutral good, right?
Yeah.
That test. Yeah, you waited about another hour. At this point, it's probably closer to. By the time you finished, it was maybe about 9:30. By the time you finish, it's 10:30, 11:15 at night, and yep, it works for you.
Interesting. What's the sensation I feel?
You feel as you're attuning to it, kind of like a slight tingle sensation in your fingers, that eventually kind of like goes up your forearms and into the back of your neck. That's sort of like almost ASMR sort of feeling.
Okay. So he's kind of gonna shudder after the hour.
And you feel the effects of the protection from evil and good spell, which is against any fiend or undead as long as you're within 30 feet of this object. You can use an action to cast Augury with no material components, but it only works once a day. You can use the icon to use Turn Undead or Turn the Unholy, which increases the save DC for that by 2. And Cure Wounds once a day. Targets regain 3d8 plus 3 hit points. If you need to write it all down, I can just hand you the book, or Terry can hand you the book.
I'm just writing down the general stuff for now. I'll look at it later.
Okay.
I have it at home, so I have that stuff to look at on home.
Okay.
Question: since we're taking off for 2 hours, short rest.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take that short rest and switch over.
If anyone else needs to, take a short rest,
After
roll a little bit of health if you need to.
Second hour, Connie's gonna shiver and say, "That's a peculiar sensation."
At least one of us is getting used from it.
That's the way I've always figured attunement worked. So I don't. Not sure if there is like an actual description for how it works.
Probably not.
That's just the way that I always figured.
It's
like,
probably a case of
it's like
an
tingling your
item-by-item.
fingers that goes throughout the rest of your body. It's
Yeah, I think it's more of an item by item basis, probably.
probably. I mean, unless you pick up an evil item and the first thing you hear is kill everything. Nope.
One word is
Forgotten bladed one.
I made an item in my Sunday game that its whole purpose is to kill gods. It gets a strike and it will kill a god.
Oh yeah, it doesn't do like minimal over 100 damage. Minimal.
Yeah, if it's like not like it's like Fey, elemental or some celestials, things like that. It's a case of it's like 1d4 times 100. Its whole purpose is kill. It's completely overpowered, and I made it to be overpowered.
And now it currently sits in a hole. That's also dropped into another hole thrown under a rock.
That no one remembers where it exists.
Until Carlos Jr. finds a wish spell and wishes it into existence again. That legitimately would just be a comical moment of just bulbs like, oh,
There's a group in the Sunday game whose part of their job is to find absurdly dangerous items and make sure they never see the light of day again. People who work for them have their memories erased daily.
Alright, so after that 2 hours we head out?
Yep.
Oh no, not do. I feel naked without my crossbow.
Yep. Through the lounge, Gismark and Irina are fast asleep.
Khufu will find like a spot near the door or with the door in sight and just kind of settle into like a meditative prayer position facing the door.
Oh yeah, I mean there's plenty of chairs, so he just kind of like plops down on one.
No, not a chair. He's literally just like sitting on the floor.
Like a doggy.
But I'm thinking more like cross-legged.
Yeah, I know.
If I could, I'd probably find a small rug and position it in some arbitrary direction.
I mean, he could, if he wanted to, he could probably remove the seat cushion from one of the chairs.
Yeah, he'll probably sit on a cushion on the ground.
Still, I'm sorry. It's just Jackal. I can't help but imagine it's like a dog. Anyway.
Alright.
So you go through one room into the lounge, out the other door, and you go past this one leads to a stairwell, and on the wall is a giant portrait of your old boy Strahd, and a rug on the floor. Just a simple rug that kind of like on the landing of the staircase.
Sakai's gonna look at it and say, "The man has an interest in art. I shall say that much."
Man had an interest in itself.
How far away were we from the dining room?
You're a few floors up.
God, let's look through the monster manual.
No!
So you are on. Let's see here.
Heading down, Sakai will say, "We best
Yeah, that's on the ground floor, and you are about. I'd say maybe the 5 or 6 floors up. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, as we're heading down, you'll say, we should be cautious."
Yeah, you're in this area, area 6, which is corresponding with this.
Yeah. Just like the bottommost part of the tower that we can access, yes.
Yeah.
Heading down, Sky will say, we should be cautious. These are prime night hours for Strahd and his ladies. They may be prowling about.
Probably, but I think a bigger concern we have is making sure not to get discovered, or at least not in an area we're not supposed to be in. But I don't think that needs saying.
I can formulate a valid excuse for my roaming at this hour. They do not know of my people. For all they know, my people are primarily nocturnal.
And I could probably make an excuse of, given my profession, I am unable to sleep given my location.
I would be cautious with an excuse like that.
I'd be careful of mentioning my profession at all.
What's the marching order?
Carlos is going to fall
Like,
behind.
who's taking point?
Carlos
You
is,
know the area.
Why do I feel like I'm taking point at the end of a proverbial sword?
You're the one who knows the routes.
I think Carlos is never the point man. He normally long range, ping from a distance.
So what I'm hearing is, take whatever you want.
Alright.
That sounds good to Carlos.
Alright, so as Scratchpaw starts to make his way down the stairs, followed by that's Sakani, right?
Yes, Sakani is the one with the sword.
Alright, I'm getting there. Sakani follows. Carlos, as you
I will note, brain is searching for traps.
okay, well, go ahead and make a perception check then.
Oh shit. That's never what you want to hear from your DM when you're looking for a trap.
Yeah, but you just said you're searching for traps, so
I'm searching for traps.
I'm making sure to be extra cautious with the noise that I make.
okay.
That of the 19, sir.
Okay, so what you do see on the floor, you end up stepping on it, is like a 4x4 foot section that's kind of like recessed into the floor with iron hinges.
Trapdoor.
Actually, yes.
Shit.
However, before you can do that, though, I'm going to assume an 11 doesn't hit.
Thank God, no, it doesn't.
You notice that, and then out of the corner of your eye, you swear you see some movement. You look over, and the rug has sprung up, and you barely manage to get out of the way, and it just smacks against the wall. Kind of rises back
I
up.
was told to believe we had run in the castle.
I didn't think I would get attacked by a rug today.
I'm going to take this time and take my shoes off and put them on my belt.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair game for the backseat. Carlos said,
Yeah.
"Don't work for it."
We were told to leave our armor behind, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Carlos goes from the step to flat.
The rug's coming after you.
Oh wait, it's actually proper combat.
Yes.
Fuck. The moment it hits, I don't bring the boot knife out. I don't have proficiency with my fists. Fuck. Sir, this was known as a fuck moment.
Well,
You guys hear him whisper, "Fuck!" Turn around, and you see the rug coming after him.
Can I get, I'm getting assaulted by tapestry over here.
Sakani will say, "Well, I guess we are not welcome to roam the castle at night.
I'm starting to think the same.
It's likely that their traps will set. Otherwise, we should return to our quarters."
I'm thinking indeed. Sounds good. There, sir.
That time it's going to be a 24 to hit you.
Is it gonna hurt?
You are now grappled. So as you guys are standing there talking, the rug just wraps itself around him.
Help.
Connie is going to try to pull the rug off of Carlos.
Make a strength check. Or
Carlos
athletics check,
is-
whichever.
Carlos is, of
strength
course,
or athletics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carlos is trying to, push against it as well.
12.
Total?
Yeah.
Yeah, not enough.
Unless you're trying to do it as well, that would count as assisting.
I'm trying.
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage then.
Nope.
What was that one?
12.
God damn it.
Help. I should use another dice for one.
I guess I'll bring out my sun's sword. Not really sure.
It illuminates the dark stairwell.
I'm assuming if I try to swing at the rug, I'm also going to hurt Terry.
Fuck it.
You don't know.
The Connie, seeing the sword come out, is going to step back and be very surprised.
Yeah, he pulls out this hilt with a ray of sunlight as the blade.
Hallelujah.
A literal lightsaber.
And I'm going to try and carefully cut this fucking rug off of Terry. 26.
That will hit.
Cuts me clean in half.
Really?
I got guillotined. It must be the French Revolution.
12 radiant damage.
Okay, so that's going to be 6 for the rug and 6 for Carlos. So as you cut into the rug, you see you've also cut into Carlos a little bit.
But the rug is still firmly attached to him.
Yes.
Fucking rug. I'm like.
Okay, it's back to the rug's turn.
Oh, God.
Constricts. Turns me into paste. Look, you see toothpaste tubes? That.
You're taking 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
and it
God.
tightens. I rolled a 6 and a 4 plus 3 on 2d6.
Oh, God.
I have an idea.
I'm almost at half health.
But now it's back to you, Terry. Or Carlos.
I'm imagining by fact that I'm currently in the bad pose of an eye.
Pretty much.
I cannot get 2 boot knives, so
No, you can't. The only thing you can do is try to
yeah.
So go ahead and make a.
Strength or athletics.
We'll just say, for shits and giggles, a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. That doesn't help me out at all, but okay. Of course, when I change my long rest.
Hold on, is Sakami still helping him?
Yeah.
Then do it with advantage.
Oh, with the black die. I need lucky die. Lucky die, where are you, buddy? Lucky die, where are you? No.
Yeah, once
down.
getting after the
Lucky
initial shock of the blade.
Unrelated question, but are the beds that we
gonna
sleep
ask.
on like bed frames? Is there space underneath?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you roll?
Not high enough.
What was it?
A crit fail and a 9.
No.
You don't have anything for in athletics?
No, I'm a rogue. Strength is a dump stat. Strength is worthless.
Well, then Sakani can try with advantage again now.
Yep, Sakani is going to try and pry the rug off of Carlos.
This motherfucker for a like
That's 20.
Hallelujah.
Okay, you flip the rug off. Rip the rug off.
I just spit in the air.
I was gonna say you gotta do like one of those smack against the wall because you're only a 5 foot square.
I'm taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage for smacking a wall.
And the rug just falls limp.
I will put away my son's sword.
Let us return to our chambers. Though we were told we had run of the castle, it is likely that this was not a fluke.
I don't know. Scratch Paws, thought?
I agree. Perhaps it would be wise to have that.
The rug was placed a coop outside of our door.
Maybe he was not clear about being out this.
Perhaps.
Alright, let's.
I imagine there will be a question come evening, come morning.
I want to pick up this rug, all that I can find of it, and carry it with me.
It's got one good slash in it, but it's still whole. It's just lying limp.
I want to.
I would not take that. If it was capable of acting on its own, as it seems, it may still be able to act at a later time.
I have an idea to take care of it.
If you have an idea, my only other thought process would be.
I just do not want them to see it. Perhaps he will forget about
I
Not even how are we going to hide that out?
it. Under the mattress.
And then, okay. I think I misunderstand what I thought you were doing.
I am going to take the rug. I am going to cut it up in a room before bed, and then I am going to put it under my mattress.
Okay then.
Oh, that's weird.
On that note.
What?
The
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, is it one of those?
The kick starts.
yeah, like open it, slide it back.
It's weird. I actually kind of like that because it's resealable.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the room then. All right. Asher, not Asher. Damn it.
Shoes on belt, rug in hand.
I mean, it is Mark still asleep. Taking off the shoes itself is a good idea, actually.
Boots make sound on stone. Feet don't.
Carlos is
Or at least not as loud.
Carlos is whole where he got slashed, thanking praise that the thing.
Yeah, you kind of got him like right across the ear.
Coming across the chest.
I would also like to apologize for hurting you.
You're trying to get the rug off. I don't blame
Sakani's going to try something.
you. Let me heal you for that, Snap's neck.
He's going to tentatively reach out a hand and place it on the wound and use cure wounds.
Alright.
Okay.
Give me the health.
That's what?
3d8 plus 3.
3d8 plus 3.
Give me the heals, boys. Leave my soul.
That is 13. Set 20.
We take this.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it bring you down to before the heal?
Before the heal, I was below half.
What's half?
20. Oof. Well, below half was 20. It was.
Yeah, I got a 7, a 4, and another 4. Plus the 3.
Carlos is going to limp back in. Yeah, thank you for that.
He nods. It's just a peculiar sensation, channeling nice energies into someone.
Yeah, your hands felt extremely warm for a second. Not, the, oh god, they're on fire, but, almost like comforting warm.
There's the part where Marcus consults.
Like it'd be a hot towel.
Yeah.
Weave?
I knew it.
I mean, he has a high school DxD coaster.
I do too. I have a high school DXC coaster.
He has a Fairy Tale pencil case.
And
Fairy Tale was his ringtone for a while.
as Sword Art Online thermos.
But, I mean, I have an
I feel like
Inuyasha
that's not
poster on the wall.
No, that's definitely not canon. This is fan service.
Yeah.
What it is.
What's
Fan
the blur
service.
again?
Blue have that as Cena.
Xenon, okay.
Don't ask me. I don't watch Sword Art Online.
I'd watch it for a bit.
I'm drinking coffee.
I recognize Asuna quick enough.
Anyway,
Fair
I'm
enough.
going to drop the rug into a pile, and I'm
Grand
going
Wizard
to
Asuna.
face away from you guys and try to cover up the bright light as much as I can while I hack away at this rug. Not like but just like cutting into it to make it smaller pieces and then stuff the pieces under my mattress.
I was just going to come over and pull out the boot knife. Do you mind if I join in?
I guess.
Very.
Not like that, but it's like he's taking some pleasure in cutting this thing to fucking ribbons.
But once it's done, the room goes dark again as I put away my sword, and then I will stuff the bits under the mattress.
Who turned out the lights?
fine. He can see in the dark. Cat.
Like, he's a cat.
Carlos can't.
Yeah. Sakani and Kufa are just gonna sit in a chair for a while.
After that, Carlos says, given where we are, I think it wise if we establish some sort of watch. Just to make sure no.
Kufa and I should take watch for as long as we are able. Kufu may rest while I watch, and I shall rest while Kufu watches.
And then wake me up and then follow and watch that.
I don't entertain the conversation. I just sit on my bed and go lay down, and I say, "Wake me when you need me."
Sounds good. Carlos will then take another bed and lay down and get his sleep during your guys' watch.
Okay.
I'm all relaxed, lying in bed, hands behind my head and everything.
Yeah, my kitty's all relaxed on my bed.
You're effectively probably gonna get the dawn watch.
That's what I figured.
Because there's two people who can take watch at them.
I say Carlos is just going to go over. He's going to toss and turn for like the first 30 minutes before he finally drifts off to an uneasy sleep. Because he is currently in a den. All of a sudden, he chooses to hunt as a profession. This is not good. This is the far cry from good.
I am in the castle full of vampires, and I am not killing vampires. What is wrong with this picture?
And there's also the king vampire. This is problematic.
Yeah, somewhere deep in your minds, like, my grandfather, I always heard stories of you could break something in a castle like this and find some meat. Was that still true?
Meat cookies. Have you lost me?
Castlevania!
Oh God!
Seriously,
Oh,
you could
God.
break break candlesticks and they drop a fucking roast turkey.
Fucking 16 ham.
Wall chicken. It's fucking delicious.
That ranks up there as Streets of Rage.
Next time we are in this castle, probably for the end, when we are going there, I am going to buy a rotisserie chicken.
No, see,
You guys waltz up to the castle. Hey, where can we put this? And it's a giant rotisserie chicken. Rod's like, wow.
they make
They
make wall chicken and extra.
during some
sizes.
fight, we break a candlestick and I just break it out.
They have it. Rotisserie chicken.
They have it. The rotating rotisserie chicken.
So mean.
Anyway.
Oh God.
All right, so the twins are taking first watch.
Yep,
All right.
first and second.
Are you going to be in this room or in the next door room?
Lounge area.
Okay. Who's first?
Sakani, then Kufu.
Okay.
Kufu has to alert us this time. Oh, we're gonna just wake up to, hey, you guys!
No, you're just gonna wake up to.
Sound of flashbangs. God, never scream at full voice. We literally will just have tinnitus immediately.
Okay, so there's 4 of you, so that means each one can get 2 hours.
Whee!
Okay, so for you said Sakani was first.
Yes, Sakani, then Kufu.
Okay. Sakani's watch goes by uneventful. Then Kufu's turn. very much the same thing. A very uneventful night so far. I mean, when you're keeping watch, everything is so far.
Yeah, then we'll go to Carlos.
And then Carlos will take his watch, and Carlos will just take the last 4 hours altogether and not even wake scratch balls. Just, you can go. You only need 4 hours of sleep during long rest. If I remember certainly right.
No, I think you're thinking of elves who only need 4 hours.
Yeah, elves have that.
Trance.
Their long rest, 4
Okay.
hours.
Yeah,
then,
remember Lynn was always always bragging about that.
Yeah.
well, then 4 hours of light activity.
So, that's just he takes his 2-hour watch and then wakes Scratch Balls to take his watch.
The first 45 minutes of your watch go by rather uneventful.
Yep.
But at around about the 50, 55-minute mark.
That fucking rug moves.
No,
It would wake me up. I'd be on like a bed of fucking.
you're watching the door, and
The door watches back?
well, no, it's not alive. I know D&D parties have. I know D&D parties have problems with doors. One I was in had problems with tables.
Listen, at this point, I've got a problem with
One of my groups had a problem with walls because I designed mimics that would mimic walls.
No, mine with tables was Tales from the Yawning Portal. It was the Forge of Fury, and we got attacked by an animated table that knocked out 2 of us, and then we won and fought an adult black dragon, and we won that fight easily, but only because the monk decided he was going to literally fist the dragon.
Is it yet?
Anyway, about the 55-minute mark, watch at the door, and you swear you see a little bit of maybe smoke coming under the bottom of the door.
Carlos is going to, the moment he sees even a hint of smoke, he's going to get up and just creep over quietly and slowly and then just crack the door. Actually, it's your keyhole.
Yeah.
Peer through the keyhole.
What are you looking for?
What's on the other side of this magical door?
Just
Creating smoke.
You don't see anything as far as you can tell. It's just, the top of the stairwell. But as you pull away, you see it's getting, thicker. And there's no fire. And as you're looking around...
You're a vampire hunter, aren't you?
Make a history check.
Sir, are you vampiring me?
With advantage because of your, profession.
Your trade of murder.
The many heads on my mantle. Delicious. History. That is a 19, sir.
There's no smokes. There's no fire, so wait. I'm in a castle of vampires. Oh, shit. And it's about that point you feel a hand on your shoulder and a voice whisper in your ear. Take it easy. I'm not here to hurt you.
Cross inside his brain. And there goes the shit sliding down my leg. Do you not know the route to sneak up on someone? Between the two of us, we've got a bag of gravel.
What? What? We got a bag of what?
Between the two of us, we got a bag of gravel.
There's Sakani, who has already gargled his gravel.
Yeah.
No, he gargled sand.
When he...
God damn it.
How else do you think he cleans his teeth?
Try not to spit for coffee today.
Okay, so, what is it you said? It's rude to sneak up on people.
Don't you know it's rude to sneak up on people?
I didn't know you were in here until just now. Besides, my castle.
That's fair.
He releases his hand from your shoulder. What do?
I turn to face him.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Charm.
Batman, no. My die may have failed me. 16.
You just failed it.
Oh, God, 70.
So as you look, his eyes have this sort of weird glow. It's like, take it easy. Like I said, I'm not here to hurt you. You are now charmed by him, regarding him as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Fuck.
For how long?
You're not under his control, but you do take his actions in the most favorable way, and if he were so inclined, let me bite you. Okay.
Oh.
It lasts until 24 hours, or until Strahd is killed, or if he takes a bonus action to end the effect. So, so basically, you're his for a day.
I have a question, sir. Will I know what he's done after the fact? Because I know some of them are like after the fact they know of it.
I'll say probably yes.
Okay.
But yeah, he's now charmed you, and you watch as he turns away from you and goes over to where Irina is sleeping.
Oh shit! Fuck this cockapur.
I'm gonna have Ismark roll a.
I don't suppose this is making any noise, is it?
That one was cocked. No, Ismark doesn't notice anything. You guys, you three, if you want, could go ahead and roll a perception with disadvantage.
Yep, so Sakani. No. He got a grand total of 5. Kufu.
Yeah, no.
Disadvantage. 16 plus.
Okay, what did you get?
Kufu has a perception
15
of.
and 16 with a plus 6 to perception.
Wait, what's your perception?
So 14 for Kufu.
Okay.
Plus 6.
Okay, so
I have better perception.
Kufu and Scratchpaws, you hear coming from the room where Irina and Ismark are sleeping, where Carlos is currently standing watch, voices, and it's enough for you to actually wake up and be like, wait a minute, that's Carlos, and oh fuck.
So once Kufu wakes, he's going to nudge Sakani up.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
Sakani will wake as well.
Okay.
And you're already awake.
Once I hear Strahd's voice, I'm going to pretend as if I heard nothing at all and go back to sleep.
Wow!
Jesus.
It's fucking Strahd we're talking about!
So you're just.
Let me be my friends, I don't care!
Sakani wakes up.
Fuck you!
I'm
sees-
hoping it's just dialogue.
So Sakani wakes up, sees you up, and then sees you go back to sleep?
Hey, I never moved. I never said I moved. I just know
say-
that it's happening.
I would say, would you have actually known? Because I imagine you probably didn't even open your eyes. You just perked your ear and went,
Oh, fuck this shit. No, he did what cats normally do. Huh? Wow.
Yeah, so Sakani and Kufu will make towards the door.
You throw the door open.
They'll not throw it open.
Okay.
They're gonna open the door as if they don't even know what's
Okay. You as casually as you can open the door. You see Carlos standing at the other side of the door, just standing there like, yeah, this is okay. And Strahd is leaning over Irina, like not quite classic Dracula,
yeah, Sakani
but more like he's kind of like, can you?
Yeah, Sakani
like kind of like.
will say, Lord Strahd, we did not know you would be visiting us at this hour.
I'm not here to visit you.
I'm a little busy.
get the horny DM out.
God.
Go to horny jail.
I think this term only works on one person though, because it says just one.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
So, now if you'll excuse me, I'm in the middle of something, and he's kind of like,
What may I ask? Would that be, my lord?
Wake me up.
So I have protection from good, evil, and good on Sakani.
Hot damn.
And anyone within 30 feet? Or is that just
it's
Sakani?
just for you.
Just him. Okay.
Snap me out of it. Snap me out of
I don't know how I would.
it. I know, and you don't even know that I am.
Yeah, as far as you know, Carlos is standing there like, this is fine.
This is fine.
He's gonna look at Carlos and say, I take it you let him inside. Did he say his state why?
Kenny, on one hand, bravo. Other hand, fuck you for making me a slave to my sworn enemy.
It's not me. It's your dice.
The dice is module.
This is great.
But
It's his castle.
Okay. Sakane's gonna cut that way. It's like that is not normal behavior.
As you guys are having this conversation, he's just kind of been like stroking Irina's hair, and then he kind of like pulls down her scarf and gets ready to.
Oh god! So he's gonna say, "Is it best if she is awake, my lord?" He's gonna say this at a loud enough pitch that hopefully they hear it, and he's gonna try to make that as conversational as possible. He's like on the other side of the room.
Okay, give me a number between 1 and 20.
1 and 20.
Loud enough so that I hear it?
No, for Irina it is Mark.
Well, maybe you too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Scratch Fuzz is going to think it's violent or sexual.
13.
Both.
All right. If I roll 13,
It can be both.
damn, I rolled an 8.
Is Mark? Question mark? Or Irene? Either one? For both?
What?
Roll for both? Maybe? Question marks?
Okay, you know what?
If nothing else, Khufu sees what's going on and is ready to
I'll
cough.
just come up with a number. Okay, that's a 23, so we'll say that I would have given them like a 50-50 chance, so... Okay, say your thing again?
Are you certain it is wise to do it while she sleeps, my lord? Or is this something that must be done asleep?
He's not listening to, he's just getting ready to bite, and that's when Irina's fist just... BAM!
Yes! I figured she was awake already.
Oh, fuck, no!
And you...
Punch them!
Yeah,
Fucking punch them!
you do hear the...
I'm up.
Penny?
Yes?
I have to protect them. Play the music!
Barber Blitz?
I have to attack now!
Okay, hold on.
And
Before I do that, I might as well just roll for Irina and Ismark, just give them basics.
And I'm just in the other room like
I'm
awake.
just trying to give them a warning. I was not expecting her to clock him.
And you don't
Considering how many times she's been bitten by him, it's like, that's the appropriate reaction.
Oh,
Plus,
no, I
plus, you wake up to find some creep
Oh,
standing
no,
over
I
you.
get it. It's just a case of like, okay, maybe one of them will wake up and know what's going on to, oh god, now he's being punched.
And now you're seeing Car.
Okay, before I play the music,
And I will
everybody roll initiative.
Oh god, and I will say, Sakani is being very polite and formal with everything he says.
Nice. That's
I-
what I needed. 7.
Boys,
7, you said?
I think this is the end of a Carlos.
I rolled a 2.
15 for Sakani.
Alright, hold on.
Have the initiative ready when you are.
And me just being in the other room, knowing
Alright,
that
Carlos?
this entire endeavor was a fucked up thing. Just throwing off my colors. half awake.
Khufu has
Yes, I'm
a 19.
I need to read the description real quick.
This is fucked.
There's a problem. All Khufu's spells are very aggressive.
Okay, I'll get rid of these then.
No, here's the problem. I'm trying to take a quick check.
I'm not thinking about it.
Okay. Per Terry's request,
Fuck.
No.
yeah,
No, here's the problem.
what? You don't have your stuff.
No, I have. No, that's the problem. I have one thing. And if Strahd knows I have it, I am so royally fucked. Where is it? I know you're in here somewhere. Did I take. I did not
I
take.
want to point out, Khufu basically did a Gandalf in Rohan. In Rohan. Like, they have to be disarmed. Okay. Walks in with a staff.
I'm going to. Kenny. Judgment call for the Carlos. Give me a high or a low.
Low.
Oh, no. What?
What? What?
I pull the boot knife. Fuck!
Pulled the boot knife.
I pull the boot knife out because I gotta protect Strahd. Fuck.
Okay,
I
well,
feel like you could just fit that music into a snapshot of all the actions that have unfolded, with the last one right before the fight to me throwing off my covers, having already realized that this entire mess was a fucking
you know
fuck
what?
up. And being like, I'm awake, I'm
Khufu's
awake.
up first.
Okay.
I'm not attacking immediately, but I am like pulling boot knife and like getting ready to head forward.
So
Stop.
Khufu is going to run up to Carlos and try to grab him and keep him from attacking because he doesn't know you're trying to protect Strahd. He's thinking you're going to act against Strahd.
Alright, so grapple then?
Yeah, I guess that's what, opposed athletics or
Athletics versus acrobatics, yeah.
Here's the problem with that. Guess what I just chose as my... Wait, will this be... No, we didn't finish long rest, so I won't have to change my shit yet.
No.
Fuck! Which means, guess what I put my proficiency in at the moment?
What?
Acrobatics. My one that I can ricochet.
My
I
athletics.
mean, you can roll acrobatics to get away. You don't... like I said, athletics or acrobatics.
For either of them.
The problem is, once again, it's the most favorable. I'm basically playing as an enemy at the moment, and my proficiency is in acrobatics at the minute. Because I have one that I can ricochet every short or long rest.
It is a 21 for Khufu.
I crit failed. High fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just get him in a full Nelson.
Yeah, no, it's basically a case of just like stand up. You stand up, so
Okay.
like you have your weapon drawn. Sakani runs up to you, basically sidewise, and just grabs you like this.
Gotta protect Strahd. I am actually saying that.
Yeah, you hear him muttering, gotta protect Strahd, gotta protect Strahd.
He is going. Khufu, as a free action, is going to growl, which it sounds very weird for him.
Carlos pays it no fucks.
Like, it's not a case of just like, oh, it's a dog growling. It's more a case of, what is that machine rumbling?
Sounds like fucking coming starter.
Is that all you're doing, or you got something else?
No, he's just using his action and everything to restrain him.
Okay, Carlos.
Strength check to break. I can't use acrobatics to break free.
Okay.
So 13 against you, sir.
The one I got previously was 21.
Yeah, so you have to roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I will roll again.
Roll off on strength. Roll
Strength.
these. Could it,
I have to do it off strength.
yeah, could it,
Nope.
What'd you get?
5.
Oh, yeah. You get
I just elbow.
kidney shot.
Well, yeah, I think you got my right arm to string. You got the left side just.
That's enough. Oh! And let me go. Why do you roll a d4?
I didn't roll before.
No, you roll a d4. See how much damage you take from that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, because I don't have proficiency. So
Okay, never mind.
well, no, it'd be flat out 1 damage.
Okay, 1 damage.
Okay, so
You get for the because D4 for that you have to take brawler, the drunken brawler, or the monk to get the D4 for your unarmed. So yeah, all it is for me is just my flash strength.
Okay.
That's a bonus action or an action to break from the rapid? I actually don't know. I think it's just an action. Oh, in that case, good. It's only an action.
yeah, I'm saving time.
Good. I head toward Irene to take a protective stance between her and Strahd.
Wait, real quick. This is stuff I gotta
Yeah.
draw this.
All my stuff is
Bad. This is
off
bad.
the square.
Worst part is he knows I got a weapon. He's going to execute my ass. This is the end.
Well, as far as he knows, like, as far as he can gather from Sakani and Khufu, it's a case of, like, okay, they're wary or very awake people, and they act rather than, they'll act but not fight, if that is the case. If they, or he doesn't know, they have a means of fighting with weapons.
Good note, if I somehow survive this, I've got valuable knowledge.
if they survive this, it's literally a case of, oh god, we're dead.
Yeah, it's like kind of a small room, but one square is 10 feet.
Oh, 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and I guess place yourselves.
Where's the bed?
With
a Strahd and Irene and his mark.
We'll say right there is... So, what was the door he entered from?
this one.
That one? Okay.
This one leads to your room.
Okay, so... Khufu is here, basically, then.
Where's the next room? Because I would be in.
That one.
Yeah. Isakani will be here.
Wherever my bed is.
Right here. Extra, a little bit. Carl's basically going to just kind of get in between. Where is the Strahd?
That's what I'm digging out for.
Alrighty. Oh, Strahdy boy.
We'll use the demo Gorgon. We'll use Stranger Things demo Gorgon.
Oh, God.
Let me give you a face hug. Ugh. Okay, Carlos is going to try and take defensive position. I've got the third knife.
Alright, and that's kind of the scene that you walk into is Carlos taking a defensive position in front of Strahd.
Yeah, and Khufu still reeling.
You're walking in.
I do not know what to make of this. This is all happening so quickly. I was just dreaming about lasagna 20 minutes ago.
I was going to save this for the final battle. I might as well turn it on now.
Is this a dream or is this real? I don't know.
Okay, so it is Sakani's turn.
Okay, Sakani is...
Actually, I got a better idea.
You got a better idea?
Go ahead and do your thing.
I'm trying to think, because, Sakani is going to... After seeing you elbow his brother...
Oh no. Off of my head.
No. Oh, God.
Appropriate.
After seeing that, he's going to run up to... Oh, fuck, he doesn't have a weapon.
That's that makes this very interesting.
Yeah, so...
we are...
He's going to avoid Strahd as much as possible, considering he knows, oh god, this is not what I can handle.
This would be a fucking pounding of an ass. The only class that could not be in this battle of boat would be pure magic user, and or monk.
So he's going to... Actually, seeing you elbow his brother... I'm going to roll percentile real quick.
Am I getting decked from the schnoz?
Maybe.
Probably.
So...
Fair. I can't be mad.
I will say, seeing he knows you're not acting yourself, anything over a 25 he will be more restrained.
Kind of looks like a little book.
25!
Fuck.
So, he's going to act as a brother axe.
Fair.
Motherfucker!
He's going to rush towards Carlos, and Kenra have teeth, have fangs. They don't like to use it to bite because they view it as, well, wrong. Like Wookiees don't use their claws as weapons.
I didn't even know Wookiees had claws.
They do. They're climbers. They're a climbing species.
I did not know that either. That's news.
So, we'll talk about that later. He's going to run up to you, and he's going to attack with a bite, which doesn't technically have stats.
Give me an attack roll.
Sure, what would it be, like a D4 if I hit?
Yeah.
Proficiency or no?
I'll say we'll kind of make this as sort of like similar to a vampire's bite, which I think uses the strength stat, so go ahead with strength.
Okay. So, 8 plus 3 for strength and proficiency as well, or no?
I would say...
If you said you don't use it as much, right? They don't?
No, they can, but they don't use it because they view it as uncivilized.
Then probably no proficiency.
So, that's an 11.
It missed. Thank God. Even damage can't knock me out of this.
Yeah, I know. He's flashing out, kind of mad, so that's all he can do. He's going at Carlos, not really Strahd, because, well, why would he?
Oh. Is that it then?
Yeah.
Alright, so Strahd's going to say, I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. Steps around Carlos. That's Khufu, that one?
Yes, this is Khufu.
Okay, so he's gonna go to Khufu, and
while he was moving, Sakani was going to growl, "Never harm my brother."
he just gives him kind of like a sideways glance.
No, he's saying that to Carlos.
Oh, I thought you said
It's not Strahd, it's at Carlos.
Okay, well, Strahd's gonna go over to Khufu and hit him with an unarmed strike.
Oh, God.
Which, nope. He rolled a 3.
Oh,
unless his AC is 12.
it is.
Oh god, 3 plus 9!
Wait a minute, I don't... Actually, no. Shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, you're gonna get this one time and one time only. I will not blame you if you bail the fuck out.
I don't even know what to say. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're literally coming in and it's literally just fucking chaos.
What you saw, basically, as you're coming out is Khufu reeling from a strike, Carlos protecting Strahd, and then Sakani basically pouncing on Carlos, trying to bite his neck.
And Irene and Ismark in the bed just going, oh fuck!
Thing is, Strahd has multi-attack, so he's going to go for a second unarmed strike.
Alright, so he's under the effect of shield.
Yeah, that's going to be a 26 to hit this time.
That'll hit.
1d8 plus.
Yeah, so its AC is effectively 17.
Okay, so he's going to take...
There's why they were trying not to affect Strahd.
So he's going to take... So, Khufu's going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. On top of, he's going to really fucking hate me for this.
Oh no.
So it's a 29.
On top of 18 necrotic damage.
Oh my god!
I told you he was going to hate me for this.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
So he's at 11 right now.
Oof.
From 39.
But that's all he's going to do after he... Ping,
Yeah.
and knocks Khufu basically into the wall.
Yeah.
Irina really can't do anything except try to probably fail to just deck him in the back of the head.
So, wait, time out. Here's the problem we got. For her to attack Strahd, because considering that he wouldn't be here right now, he would be over this away.
Right. She doesn't know you're charmed, though.
That's the thing, though, that she's going to go into and then out of my range.
She doesn't know you're charmed, though.
So,
She will.
that she will, because that
She about to find out.
that procs. That procs opportunity.
She about to find out.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, I
It is what it is.
don't have any room for figures for them, so just use your imagination for that. So she's gonna, motherfucker, get up, go running over towards him, fist drawn back.
I hope you don't kill her. That'll doubly fuck
What did you get? That and that 20.
No.
That 1.
No.
What is it?
It's a hit. It's a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit. You see her out of the corner of your eye, and you just kind of wing around and get her in the shoulder. Ow, what the fuck?
We have a problem. With the dagger.
Oh no!
What's wrong with the dagger?
It's a D4 plus your strength.
No.
Or dex.
Oh,
What's wrong with the dagger?
I'm a rogue, Kenny.
Sneak attack?
Snake attack.
Oh, god damn it.
Fuck.
Well, you could choose not to use sneak attack, that's the thing.
Character brain, though. Defend the Strahd.
Strahd is my buddy. I must protect him.
Counterpoint.
Counterpoint.
You know Strahd wants Irina alive.
That is a good point.
Bucket high or low?
High this time.
High, I don't do it.
It's a low! Damn it!
You gonna knock that bitch out.
I'm gonna kill the bitch.
Well, you can do non-lethal damage.
I would probably do non-lethal at least. I would probably at least do that.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of damage.
That's 15 at least.
That's 17. 10, 17. 17 plus... That is 21 for...
I don't think... There are no stats for Irina, so we'll say...
Normal NPC, wouldn't it?
Yeah, basically. So...
I probably just took the Hilton crack.
Cracked her in the back of the skull, and the last thing she says, she falls unconscious, is, what the fuck? You hear Strahd say to you, keep her alive.
Yes, sir. If you kill me for this, I will not blame you at all.
I'm shocked. Scratch Paws is shocked.
Well,
You
Scratch
just
Paws
take
turns.
You just heard me take orders from Strahd.
Does Strahd know I'm there?
Not at the moment. He's a little preoccupied telling his new pal here, keep Irina alive, and throwing one of the dogs into a wall.
Let me tell you about my best
Do
friend.
Zakani and Khufu know I'm there?
They can make perception checks. In fact, Strahd's gonna make a perception check.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, Strahd knows you're there with a perception of 24.
So,
Opposing stealth check, question mark?
are you stealthing or no?
Yeah, I'm not throwing myself.
Okay, well, we'll say right now the DC have to be at 20.
Well, no, I'll say Sakani doesn't know, Khufu doesn't know, because they are too focused on what's going on.
Strahd knows. Like I said, he just...
Khufu is ready to tear... Sakani is ready to tear Kronos' throat out.
So the DC you have
For
to beat
harming
if
his
you want to
brother.
stealth is 24.
Just fucking made it with 24.
Okay. He has no idea then. He's a little preoccupied.
Carlos be preoccupied as well.
Everybody's preoccupied. What are you doing?
I am going. Man, I've never been this torn in a session before.
Do I want to save my pals or do I want to save myself?
I might even recognize her the friend right
But
now.
the thing is, I know I can't save my pals, and I don't want to die. That's my dilemma. I don't want to die, but I don't want to leave my friends to die. That is the hardest choice to make.
Yeah, I will say Sakani and Khufu aren't even focusing on Strahd. They're not fighting him.
Well, I think Khufu kind of is because, that hurt. That hurt.
What's on the outside of the room, like near the door?
The same, well, out of that door where your figure is your room. Out of the door near where Khufu and Strahd are is that stairwell.
And,
There are, hold on, this is area
yeah,
K.
what would be in my
Hold on.
door?
I'm taking a look here.
Rug.
This is the lounge. That curved wall there are actually 3 windows of leaded glass and steel lattice work. So there's basically like, not quite stained glass, but there are 3 windows there, 3 pretty large windows.
Are they barred windows? Or
Leaded glass and steel lattice work, so probably not. I'm not entirely sure what that means.
Yeah, so like the frame of it, so you know how like stained glass, you have like individual frames for each
Matt, you
piece.
see your the thing you
Marker?
use ground? Yes, I can just show you. A lattice work is like
I know what wood lattice is,
Yeah,
so
it's effectively that. It's the,
Oh,
it's
that.
the frame.
that and with with rods of
Oh.
metal.
It would be like that thick. It wouldn't be shit. The plus.
okay. I mean, yeah. So like he said, if you wanted to bust through, you probably could with a good enough strength check.
I wouldn't even. Literally, I'm pretty sure that
Okay.
Can they be open normally? Like, are they made to be open?
No, this wouldn't be. But your only option would be throw yourself in. Although realistically speaking, your body weight would be enough to slam through them if you throw.
Yeah, that.
if you run into
What
it.
he said.
Basically, what's running through my mind is, after the fact, one of 2 scenarios. Either one, we somehow manage to beat this creature and we walk away high and mighty, Or 2, Irene is kept prisoner. You are kept subservient. Khufu and Zakani die.
Well, after 24 hours at this point, which would be like midnight tomorrow, he'll be free of the charm, unless Strahd does it again.
If he ever, anytime him or his companions deal damage to me, it gives me a chance to break free.
Basically, what Scratchpaws is trying to deduce is whether he could blend in or not after we're done with this fight, because I'm sure that this will not be connected.
Well, what are you going to do?
Going to...
A day's journey here, so it's not even like you could just bust out the window and just leg it back to town. It would take you forever, a day, a week, and a year.
Yeah, plus...
It's more so me fighting myself, because I'm going to feel like shit if you guys die.
If I die, dude, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
This is the dice. This is how
to be fair, Zakani and Khufu aren't even feeling dealing with Strahd at the moment, or weren't going to. They were just acting. The way they were acting was more a case of like, oh no, he's going to attack the guy. We should stop him.
I'm going to duck around as if...
I mean, really, this whole thing wouldn't have happened if Irina didn't deck him in the
True.
jaw. So, blame the bitch.
I'm ducking back into the room. By the wall. I'm hiding by the wall.
Scratchpaw basically does this. Nope.
Okay. I have to look at some spells.
Ismark is just going to spend his turn going, what the fuck is going on? Shit. What? Fuck! Khufu,
Yeah. Okay.
you're still reeling from getting slammed to the wall. It's your turn.
Okay. There's no one like behind Strahd, is there?
The worst part is
the windows.
really blame.
Okay.
It's entirely just a game.
So-
fuck are you?
I think I see where this is going.
I'm double checking things, but Khufu is going to, reeling from the first strike, is going to disengage,
Okay.
move back, and as far as he can is effectively going to just try to surrender because he's not intending on a fight.
Okay, that's not where I thought this was going. I thought you were going to, like, tackle him through a window.
No, God, no! That's suicide! He can turn into mist!
Or that.
Yeah!
Turns into bats and just.
Now I can see Khufu holding on to a tiny little vampire bat. I will not let it go!
No, I was asking because if it doesn't work, I will use a spell that is 30 feet long, 5 feet wide.
God. Alright, so that's what you're doing then?
He's just backing up, and, he's going to try to say in his quietest voice possible. Okay, goddammit. I mean no harm.
He just kind of gives a eyebrow, like, that's your voice.
It is booming.
Yeah, Strahd just kind of does one of those raised eyebrows, like, that's your voice?
Yeah, you guys could probably, tell, this is whisper quiet for him.
I mean no harm. And literally, the fucking graybeards. They try to speak to you normally, and your fucking atoms try to split apart.
Basically, so he basically just, sees this dog man back up, put his hands up, and in this deep, rumbling voice, say, I mean no harm, with a voice that basically shakes the area.
I'm imagining Keith David spoken through a loudspeaker.
Probably.
Master Boris will now teach you the second word of the Get Bitches shout.
Anyway, Carlos, it's your turn. One of Strahd's enemies just tried to bite your face off.
I know. I'm sorry!
Oh no, it's
And you also knocked out the object of his affection. His obsession.
It's a case of, he is, I will say, your character, I think you still have some idea of how they act, right? Like how he is normally. It doesn't
See the effect
completely.
of charm. Because this is basically charm person.
I have control of my action.
Okay, and your thoughts to an extent. So you can realize this is more of a madness than he's actually thinking.
The problem we got here.
Oh no, I get it.
Yeah, the problem we got here is
My charm creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. That's about, as far as I can tell, that's about the only difference. It's that he still, has his own mindset, except for the fact, that's my buddy.
Yeah, that's the thing. So really what your character sees is beyond the whole he's attacking you is a case of this guy is more mad than anything. Like not just like angry, more like mad as in insane.
Okay, but the other problem, the problem we got here though, that as far as Carlos's relationships go, is Strahd's his best friend. He knows Scratch Balls for a little longer, and he just met you recently. So it's I know this man.
How ironic is it that the vampire hunter now regards the vampire as his best friend?
Yes, the irony is palpable.
You think you'd have better wisdom.
Listen.
You think the dice would have rolled better?
Then the irony I'm realizing, two things. One, Charm is my fucking bane of my D&D career. Because in his campaign, Charm is a constant thorn in my ass.
God damn it.
And two, some real irony is, Carlos Sr., the first, had stupid wisdom to the point where his perception and shit was stupid powerful.
Yeah, I remember that.
But his two descendants, their wisdom is dump stat.
The apple doesn't fall from the apple does fall far from the tree.
Yeah, no, it fell straight into the fucking creek and went down the street.
Carlos, what are you doing?
I'm making an attack to see if you try to bite my ass. As far as Carlos is thinking right now, you've done gone fucking rabbit or something. You're trying to kill him now.
Well, he did say, don't harm my brother.
And Strom harmed your brother, so now it's, I guess we're killing these. This is, I'm sorry, sir.
No, I get it. I don't think he'll be able to deal with all his health.
Attack action. Think fuck for, that is a,
That's
11.
Yeah, I was going to say, that landed on a 4, didn't it?
So 11,
Yeah.
so that missed, so.
Yeah, his AC is 13.
So I went for the swing with the dagger, that miserably failed.
He just kind of like push his arm out of the
And
way.
then bonus action is I'm going to try and give you the gut punch.
Okay, so his AC for this is 13.
Fail. Failed.
Good. So,
And then,
dagger, push, fist, block.
and Carlos will say, "Your brother tried to restrain me."
Alright, whose turn?
Sakani.
Okay, Sakani is going to disengage and basically move to right in front of his brother, basically acting as a shield between him and the others. That's it.
Okay.
They're out of the fight now. It's a case of it's a case of Kufu's done. That's a case of no, he won't fight. And Sakai's a case of protect my twin.
Protect the brother.
I'm trying to think if this is allowed. Just have Strahd take the twins and smash their heads together.
Oh God! Well, they're now posing no threat.
Like extracts.
He just picks it up.
Well, technically Sakani is still posing a threat, but he is definitely posing more defensive, like acting as a shield.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Strahd is not going to attack. Instead, he's going to look down at the unconscious Irina and say, you know,
Why do we hear boss music?
you don't hear boss music anymore. No.
Did I live to shit another day?
So out of character.
I was...
real quick.
Yeah?
The fuck's your sword thinking about this?
Sword just going, fuck. It's a cuss word song. It's a fucking cuss word song. That's what the sword is thinking. Actually, that's what Scratch Ball is thinking.
Yeah. Does his brother, the sword, have a feeling, an input of what's going on?
Sorry, I just had to type something to the boss.
Follow me on a mental image. Terrible.
Yeah, your sword is saying, What are you doing? Get in there. Actually, wait. No, actually, you're being smart. Never mind.
Follow me on this. Terrible source filmmaker animation. Strahd's just like up a hallway, you're behind him. You just like pull out the sword to look at it for half a second, and then just turns 180 owl style and just cracks and locks onto you. Fucking eyes glow.
I bet that would be the case.
Fucking eyes glow.
No.
That's literally his brother.
But no, here's what happened. Here's what happens.
Thought acquired.
Here's what happens. Looks down at the unconscious form of Irina, looks up at the rest of you, goes over to you, puts his hand on your shoulder, all chummy-like. After what's just happened, I think it would probably be best if you all left now. I was hoping you would stay until the morning. But, and I know this is no fault of your own, looks down at Irina again and rubs his jaw. But after what's just transpired in this room, I would, again, kindly ask all of you, except for you.
Oh no.
Except for me?
Except for you.
Fuck!
You're
That's
still
not
charmed.
Not in character, not in character.
To depart the castle. You may go wherever you wish, but just know, Irina will be here. You may come back if you do a few things for me. I already mentioned the wine, and now we need a few other things. If you'll gather another friend of mine, the abbot from Kresk, as well as a man by the name of Van Richten. Gather them, and then you may come back to watch me add a fourth bride to my repertoire, to my retinue. Now.
Yeah, they're going. Once
As
that's
soon as I hear this, I just like pitter patter in my bed and I pretend to go back to sleep again,
Yeah.
as if I had never moved.
the Sakani will stand, help his brother, and say,
He calls to you, that includes you, pussycat.
Sakani is going to stand up, help Khufu to his feet, and say, "We did not mean any harm."
I understand.
As he looks at Carlos and says, "I understand he's welcome to stay. However, surely we could use someone of his skill and proven loyalty and with acquiring these people, if you permit it."
Make a persuasion check.
Please save me, please save me.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I will come into the room and I will say, yes, my lord.
14.
I want Strahd to know I'm on his good side.
You know what? I'll say you may have a point there. Go with them then.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I...
Don't worry, this will wear off in like 23 hours.
Yes!
I know!
Oh, thank God. Otherwise, it's like, we need a new character.
Listen, honestly, if that had been the end of the character, I wouldn't have been mad.
Hey,
that is
be glad he doesn't know Feeble Mind.
True.
Like that. I have, like I told you, if you kill the character off, I'm not gonna be that salty. It happens. Shit, I went into the thing ready and knowing. I have no qualms.
Honestly, the idea with this was to actually stop it after he already knocked one of you guys out. But after doing that, it's like, you know what? There's no point in that.
Yeah, effectively, Sakani and Khufu are out of it as a case of they're twins. They protect each other.
Alright, so after calling up Rahadin. No, not Rahadin. After calling up Rahadin, you're all led back outside, gathered up your things. God. You're not even given a carriage, you're just said,
Walked.
bye-bye.
I apologize to Strahd.
Yes, before we leave, Sakani and will beg the forgiveness of Strahd and Rahadin for the incident. It was not their intention.
Rahadin says, "Oh, I completely understand. You don't need to ask my forgiveness, and I'm sure that my lord forgives you as well. He's not banning you from the castle, mind you. He's simply expediting your departure and asking you to finish gathering up the
Wedding guests.
guests and requisite items.
Yeah. Okay.
But as this is, of course, a premature departure, we haven't exactly had a chance to prepare transportation for you, so enjoy walking through the woods at night. It's not a pleasant experience, I must warn you.
Yeah. I always say once we're about a couple hours away from the castle, gotta go resting.
Yeah.
Like an hour and a half away, find somewhere to rest.
And we can't
Make a survival check.
Okay, they're not exactly survival.
In fact, anybody can make a survival check if you want.
Carlos has proficiency. Thankful.
I'll help Carlos.
Thank you. You're helping the enemy at the minute.
6 for Sakani. Kufu gets a
Natural 20.
Kufu gets a. I'm going to get proper. 9.
Yeah, never mind. Carlos rolled a natural 20, so after about an hour, and with what little bit of moonlight is shining in through the trees, you do spot kind of like a small, shallow cave at the base of a small hill, like big enough to fit all of you.
Okay, you can rest there.
Yeah, we could do that.
And Sakani is, once they're properly resting, is going to tend strictly to his brother, tend to his wounds, help him in any way he can. And he's going to say...
I think I'd prefer to stay at the castle.
Sakani is going to say...
It sounds like a little kid. It's like, oh no, daddy's home.
Yeah, Sakani is going to say, I understand your thoughts were not your own. I hold no ill against you, but no, should my brother ever be harmed again by your hand, I will kill you.
I thought it was 24 hours now.
He is saying that simply as a case of, you hurt my brother. I will kill you for that if you kill him. If you hurt him again, that's it. This is your one and only chance.
Carlos is like, it's his castle, asshole.
No. I was thinking,
You should have tried to stop me from protecting Lord Strahd.
He nearly stopped you from using your blade. He was not intending.
Ismark speaks up. Yeah, you all did a fine fucking job.
I had to protect Lord Strahd.
Ismark goes over to you and just... Do you take it?
he's gonna have to make the roll.
Sakani is going to interfere and say, young man, Ismark.
Oh, that's fine. He rolled a 10.
Yeah, he's going to say, Ismark, his actions and thoughts are not his own. He was behaving strangely. I don't know much of these vampiric creatures, but I suspect they have some means of influencing one's will.
Read my brain, you arcane trickster son of a bitch. Use the dispel!
Ismark's not even listening to you. He's still trying to punch Carlos and failing miserably.
No. You have dispel! You don't have dispel!
Is Blue's technically still with us?
I'm level 6.
Is who?
Blue.
We'll say for the sake of this, yes, but I have no idea if he has, dispel magic or remove charm or whatever.
He has... I don't know. Fuck. Here, let me do this thing.
Now he won't be able to.
You don't have a fucking phone.
Well, otherwise we can just wait 23 hours. We're walking.
We're gonna have to wait 23
No,
hours.
you're in a small cave resting now.
But we'll have to walk anyway.
You will.
We won't get long rest, will we, since we interrupted our long rest with actions.
It is currently, let's see here, so...
It's about 4, maybe 5 hours.
Yeah, you're probably
or-
looking at about, right now, probably maybe 3 in the morning. Oh shit, the witching hour.
But no, yeah, the problem is that we won't get a long rest, though, because every hour we spent resting, it has to be sustained, it can't be interrupted, right?
Yup, it can be interrupted with up to an hour
Of intense.
of intense action like combat.
Would that have been that between the attack, everything hitting the fan, and then getting escorted out. It's been within an hour, not counting us walking far enough.
Within an hour, yes.
Oh, thank fuck.
Okay, so we can finish a proper long rest.
By the way, just to reiterate, you do now have all your shit back.
Yes, I know. I have my crossbow with me, and if this becomes a fight, I'm actually incapable of doing damage. Fuck.
Yeah.
I think I prefer to not have my crossbow at this moment.
So I'm gonna put Khufu's health back.
One more thing, sir.
Oh God, what?
RP thing that I want to throw out for you, just because John gave me an idea there Sunday with his campaign. Is there any problem if I have a belt that was passed down from Carlos Jr.?
Like what?
Literally just it's a black leather belt with like a little like.
Oh, belt. I thought you said build.
No, belt.
I mean, belts are fine. Yeah, it's just a belt.
And then it's a black leather belt it's a silver buckle with gold inlaid.
That's fine.
Form of 2 cross katanas. That's fine. In this campaign, the belt is kind of fucking busted. But it might be a little fucking busted. Listen, if it's anything higher than if it's a fucking belt of strength that's higher than a storm giant, it's fucking busted.
So they found a
Belt of Tiamat strength?
No, they founded a Underdark city that is inhabited entirely by craftsmen and traders. And those craftsmen are very much perfectionists.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back to this. So, Ismark just gives up trying to punch you and just goes a few in a corner as you guys wait a little bit.
Yeah, so finishing our long rest.
Or what? Yeah.
Okay.
Probably won't be enough to actually get your stuff back because it was heavily interrupted.
Get stuff back, so resolve that, and then I'm going to switch my proficiency again. This is a very useful ability of this subclass that I can just play.
Subclass?
Was it haunted? Haunted. It gives me a proficiency.
No, that's background.
Or no, not haunted. I can't remember what the fuck it's called then. Like death something. Give me a second.
Whispers of the Dead.
Whispers of the Dead in a feat that every short or long rest I have a proficiency that I can switch off to any skill I'm not proficient
let me
with.
look.
Here, I can pull it up. Give me a second. Just give me a minute. I just gotta switch off to the monk.
Phantom?
Phantom. That's the one. And yeah, Whispers of the Dead. Whenever I finish a short or long rest, I can choose one skill or tool proficiency that I lack, gain it as a ghostly presence, share this knowledge with me. I lose this proficiency if I use this feature to choose a different proficiency that I lack. So I basically, anytime I take a short or long rest, I just play musical proficiency.
Okay.
I'm going to switch that back off from acrobatics, and I'm going to switch it back to. I'm going to throw it onto. I'm going to throw it back onto. Actually, I'm going to throw me roughing through the woods. Nature wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm going to throw it to nature.
The voice of the sword comes into your head. It's probably a good idea not to actually engage him. You saw what he did to one of the brothers. If he wanted to, he could have easily ripped his spine out.
I wasn't sure what to make of all of that.
But it also looks like your friend Carlos there might be under his influence. Don't ask me how to get that off. I don't know.
I would definitely think it is different from his normal behavior.
And Sakani noted that.
Yeah, but this is happening in his head.
Yeah.
Carlos is going to be so pissed when he finally snaps free. He is going to be so that happened at like 2 a.m. It literally going to be long rest in this middle of the night. You just hear Carlos scream, "Fuck!"
No, Carlos is going to be like that Squidward meme. Son of a bitch!
I'm going to wear his fucking intestines as a belt!
So, suggestion. As we're settling in for the rest of the rest, Connie will make a suggestion. For the time being, I think it might be wise to take our rests in pairs.
Probably won't be the worst idea.
I will take my god with you then.
Sounds good.
That way, when he does come to, they can talk.
I'm now imagining coming off of a charm as having a bad hangover. Like, dude, what did I do last night?
Tried to murder me and my brother.
Fuck.
Not again.
Again.
Are we the first jackal people you have tried to murder?
No. The first two were pig elves.
Pig elves?
What the fuck is a pig elf?
And the very racist way to say orcs.
Oh.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it. Because
It's really, really, really not okay to say in front of orcs. That is the equivalent of saying some real life racial slurs.
like saying knife here to an elf.
Actually, the great comparison. That are calling it the backseat I don't know. I can't really think of anything that'd be out of the ordinary.
Pussycat?
No, not the case.
I would think Pussycat's pretty offensive. For
In that case, since Strahd needs canceled, someone get Twitter on him.
Cancel Strahd.
What is it?
Oh no! Oh god! No! Modern day Barovia.
Oh god, no! No! Everyone's asking Strahd to bite them because they think the neck scars are in trend.
Oh god! No! Yeah, just Barovia, like a modern day Barovia, like
Oh
the
my
small
God.
a small county.
No.
We don't
Modern
have to
day-
fight the big bad. He got canceled.
No. Modern day Barovia is everything Twilight hype.
Oh god!
No, sparkly Strahd.
Yeah, he's a sparkler. Literally. I'm on fire! Anyway,
Alright,
the rest of the night passes without incident.
hot damn.
Sunrise comes, but of course, instead of being greeted by a crow, you're not a crow, damn it. Instead of being greeted by a rooster, you're greeted by a crow. I'm not going to do the noise. Fine.
At this point, I'm convinced, in character, I'm thinking that this is the same crow someone is definitely watching us. If it isn't Strahd. It most likely is.
Little Marcus, no, he went dead on the money. I honestly don't know.
It's like the guy who got it right in the Good Place.
Like right before you die, I fucking knew it.
Have you ever seen The Good Place?
I've seen bits and pieces. Decent.
They have a picture of a guy on the wall, like, this is the guy who got it right back in the 1970s. He came up with this theory that it was exactly like how it is.
I have no idea, because I have Strahd book and I look at it occasionally, but I make a notion not to actually look at stuff I'm not supposed to know. Like earlier, I literally just look up Strahd's stat block, and I ignored everything but the charm ability, so I knew exactly what I'm hit with.
Yeah, you were absolutely fucked.
Oh yeah, no. But I'm doing my best not to actually look at secret knowledge.
That crow, raven, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it,
Quote 3.
after it does its little caw, it's sitting on a branch like right in front of your little cave, clear as day.
What? So,
It flaps down to the ground, and as it does, it kind of like explodes into a plume of feathers. And standing there is a person, a human male in very common clothes, with a little bit of raven feathers tucked into like the collar and the sleeves.
Seeing this, Sakani is going to immediately get into a combat position with drawing his kopesh.
Falling
He
behind.
goes, easy. I'm not here to hurt you. Not here to hurt you.
I apologize. I am unfamiliar with those who can change their form so freely.
Lycanthropy, sometimes a blessing, sometimes a curse, because that's the werewolves. But,
Lycanthropy's a bitch.
yes.
Before he continues, he's going to stand up, glance to Carlos, and say, Be mindful of what you say at the moment. We've only recently left the castle of the Lord after an incident, and one of our associates is not in his typical state of mind.
Yes, I can see that. But please, real quick, please allow me to introduce myself. They don't have names for them, so I'm just going to try to pull this one out of my hat.
I know what you were really wanting to say.
What?
Out of your ass.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm muting up cursing. You're getting age restricted, if not demonetized. So don't worry about it.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Darian. As you can see, I'm what you may call a were-raven.
I'm unfamiliar with your kind.
I am unfamiliar with any sort of creature in truth.
And I'm not going to lie, I'm familiar with the furred ones.
I am Sakani. He gestures to Kufu. This is my brother Kufu. We are where we are from called Kenra.
Never heard of it. I'm sure it must be a nice place.
Well, no, they are generally called Kenra as a people.
Oh.
Not the name of their land.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, we've been watching you all for some time now. I'm sure you probably noticed the other ravens hanging about. Rest assured, they meant no harm either. They were simply observing, watching, and relaying to our friend Erwin back in Vallaki. You remember him, the name Erwin. He is the bartender at the Blue Water Inn.
That's where we had brekkie first, if I'm not mistaken.
You had what?
Didn't we have breakfast there at one point where we met Irene?
Yeah.
Okay. So Carlos knows of the person, but not his name. So Carlos doesn't know who he's talking about.
I pipe up, still sitting from the wall of the cave. Strange that a barkeeper would want to keep a tab on the party of adventurers.
Oh, well. See, we're, you might call us a bit of a, resistance of sorts against you-know-who. Kind of points to the direction of the castle.
Lord Strahd?
Puts a finger to his lips. Saying his name. No.
As I said, he is not in his typical state of mind.
Why wouldn't I want to see my best friend? That's not in character.
So, I'm not quite privy about what happened with that. Care to enlighten me?
We were invited to stay the evening at his castle.
Ah, how generous of him.
While we were there, he slipped into the room we were provided and attempted to bite the neck of one of our comrades, Irina. A scuffle broke out, and we were told to leave. He gestures to Carlos, was fighting on his side, saying that he must protect him.
He charmed you, didn't he?
Yes.
What do you mean, Charlie?
Made you think you were his best friend.
He is.
That should be worn off by, depending on when it happened,
Around the middle of the
anytime.
night.
Okay then. I was going to say sometime between now and the end of the day. Anyway. I just thought it was time to reveal that you do have friends here. And also, let me see something here. And also deliver these to you. And he reaches into a little pouch that he's carrying and pulls out,
Sensu bean?
No.
Oh.
No sensu beans.
Marcus. There's a secret in the bottom of it. No, trust me. In the bottom of it, there's a secret you want to see. You may. Marcus definitely wants to see it. You definitely want to see it. Trust me. You want to see it. You'll be very happy you saw it.
I'm scared.
Sus. No, that's sus. It makes me not want to see it.
Trust me. You want to see it. I'm telling you now. You'll be very upset if you don't see what's in the bottom of that flask. The fact that that was entirely an accident that they did that is hilarious.
Or I'm looking at something.
Oh God, I have time to relax after that.
Carlos is.
Okay, he reaches into his pouch. I don't know if anyone has one of these, and pulls out a. It's a small circular amulet with the engraving of a sun and two hands holding it up like this. I only have one, I'm afraid. It's called an amulet of health. It'll boost your vitality a little bit and make it easier for you to hopefully survive any fights that you may come across with not just him, but also any of the other nasties roaming around.
The logical.
I thank you for the gift. If I'll hold on to it if you are okay with that.
And he hands it over to you.
Yep, and he'll say, until we have time to discuss more freely what we shall do with it.
Of course. Well, as I said, it's just a little token to help you out. A little gift from the Were-Ravens.
Thank you. It is most appreciated. Now, if you are here, then you presumably know something of what occurred.
Only what you've told me.
We went in there with, I'm trying to think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
We went in there with 7 people. We left with 6. The Lady Irina is stuck there. We were going to leave with 5 until I was able to convince the Lord to allow this one to go with us.
Darian just kind of pinches the bridge of his nose.
I would prefer to stay.
Great. Everyone in this land knows all the stories and the rumors about Strahd and Irina, and now, congratulations, he's got her. I'm sure you did your best.
He'll gesture to Khufu, who
She struck
says
him.
he was quite near.
Buddy, I get it. He's got you under his control. Give it
What
about,
do
let's see here, it's about 8 a.m. Give it about 16. Give it about anywhere from 1 to maybe you said midnight?
About midnight.
Yeah, give it about another 14, maybe 15 to 16 hours, and you'll be right as rain again.
No, he's my friend. What do you mean?
Someone slap him.
Sakani will slap him.
Attack roll.
Okay.
Cool. My AC is now higher again because I actually got my armor back. Yay. Actually gotta fix that.
No, 7 plus.
That is a cock die, sir.
Oh, kinda.
Yeah, nope,
19.
you connect. You get it.
And there's a big, meaty one.
How much damage?
Big, meaty paws!
Oh, balls. Okay, wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, it would just be 1.
Slapped up.
I'm sorry, but that timing was perfect.
Huh?
What?
No. 3.
Oh, is it? Also, strike?
It goes off strong. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then
All unarmed attacks go off.
4.
Yeah.
Then, my bad.
I'm sorry, but when you said the damage and that ding went off right as you said
My
it, that was
text from my mom.
perfect.
Schluck takes straight out my mouth. You get 1.
He's going to growl at you and say, given what you did to my brother, I think you owe me more than 1.
By factor, you try to bite me. You get 1.
Okay, children.
He's gonna take a deep breath and say, "Apologies. I am quite protective of my brother.
I can tell.
He is another half of me."
I can tell. Well, I'm afraid that's all the time that I have. I really have to get going. But just know, and I apologize if this comes off as creepy or menacing, the Were Ravens are watching you. We have your backs. If
Perhaps you can assist us in just a little way. We were told to find 3 people. An individual by the name of Van Richten.
the famed vampire hunter.
What were the other 2 names? I completely forgot them.
One was the abbot,
The abbot.
and the other one was the wine.
The abbot of Kresik.
Oh, Kresk, yeah. Okay, well, first off, if you're looking for, well, I guess that all depends on how you want to go about this. If you're looking for Van Richten, he has you'll probably find him at his tower. It's in the northwestern part of the valley, on the shores of Lake Baratok. Kresk, where's Kresk?
Abbot of Crest? More like Abbot of Crust. No bitches, no drip.
Kresk is a little further west of that, kind of nestled in the Svalich woods. And the wine, well, you could always visit the Wizard of the Wines, which is also to the west, kind of nestled in a small clearing.
Okay.
So the areas you're looking for on that map are V, S, and W.
The V, it's right there, yes, right there. S, right there is V.
W.
Yep, W. So we're heading all 3 in the same direction, and where are we coming from?
You are a little...
Right about here-ish.
Yeah,
That's
Castle
where-
Ravenloft is Area K.
So we are on the
So-
opposite side of the map. Shit.
Pretty much. It's going to be a trip.
I mean, it took a...
I like trips.
It took a day by horse carriage to get from Valaki to Castle Ravenloft.
Where's Valaki?
Valaki is Area N.
Great. By carriage, which is like, what, quadruple the speed of walk?
Or at least double, yeah.
It took us a while to get to Castle Ravenloft. from
Actually, what is
Milwaukee.
the speed? Okay. Yeah, it took a day, so that's... We were talking like 4 days just to get back to Valaki. Lovely.
Well, this will give us time to consider what we shall do, but thank you for your assistance.
Of course.
30 days to stick
I
with
wish I had someone for you to call us, but unfortunately I don't. But like I said, just know that we will be watching.
If we need to speak to one of you, I suppose we could talk to any ravens we find.
It's possible.
Surely one of them will be one of your people.
The kindness is scattered everywhere. I should probably reiterate that he's still saying this in character. A kindness is what you call a group of were-ravens. So,
I'm like a murderer of crows.
crows are just filthy bastards.
A kindness? Really?
I actually didn't know that, honestly, either.
A kindness of were-ravens. That's what it says in the book.
That's really cool.
Interesting.
But, I must be off. Good luck to you, and, when he finally does come off his, little, charm, it's going to feel to him like a bad hangover.
Fantastic. Yeah, a group of ravens is called an unkindness or conspiracy.
Maybe in real life.
Yeah, and that's sire.
And where, yeah, so it's a group of ravens is unkindness. A group of were-ravens is kindness.
Yeah,
What would be the
I see what they
opposite
did there.
of- What would be the exact opposite of conspiracy? What's an antonym for conspiracy?
You know,
Truth?
actually, it wouldn't be true. I don't know, actually, that's an interesting one. John, medical Google?
I'm checking. Similar plotting and collusion. Similar plot scheme stratagem. I'm looking real quick. Synonym. See?
Anyway.
I'd be honesty, loyalty.
Faithfulness, honesty, ignorance, and loyalty.
You found the same thing I found.
Yeah, the source.
Anyway, so after all that, he gives a, bow to Ed.
To fight me, all you need to do is sing ravioli, ravioli, give me the formula.
God.
I'm sorry, what?
Ignore him, he has odd phrasings at times.
It is also known as brain rot.
None of that with the character, please. No. Father, no.
Thank you for your advice, and farewell.
Good luck to you, Ed. Bloom of feathers, and now he's a bird again and flies off.
So, we have a long journey ahead of us. We are walking. And if we follow the road, it will take several days. But what if we just... Are the lands around here safe enough to cut straight through?
I would say no.
Ismark still with you, speaks up. Normally it's a good idea to stay on the road. You try to cut through the lands, try to cut through the actual wilderness, it's a good idea to get lost and or eaten.
If we follow the lands around us, there are trees, yes, but there's mostly grassy plains from the looks of things.
There are, yeah, but...
There are many surprises in this land. I
What
have
is
come to see many dangers more often off the road than home.
What he said.
Very well.
Stick to the roots.
Wait, I forget. Did you tell Ismark that you still have the night hag following you?
I believe I made it apparent.
Fuck. Ismark turns to you. By the way, I think we still have the little problem of your little pal following you around.
So Connie's gonna look at you and what sort of pal following you?
Oh, you didn't tell him about the night hags.
To be fair, I have heard very little from this one, which is indicative of who he is.
Yeah. Well,
I thought it would be irrelevant, considering we are all in the same situation.
I would say one who is hunting you down is not irrelevant, even if it is not directly related to the issue at hand.
Ismark turns to you and says, maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. Sorry, Scratch Paws.
Regardless, we can discuss it later while we are on the road.
It shouldn't be much of a fight. Me and Blue almost killed it when we first encountered it.
All we can do is wait and see if it comes back.
Indeed.
And then I recount the story of how that whole thing came to be. Do you guys remember the story from what I told you?
I remember it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you guys know of my epic badassery and slyness.
We should hurry.
Here twice. Yeah.
Well, we should hurry. This wedding, sham of it though it may be, is to come in about a fortnight, yes?
He didn't give a time frame. But I'm going to guess probably whenever you get the stuff to him.
Well, the swifter we work on things, the better.
He's been alive for 400 years. I think he can wait another 2 weeks.
Well, I do want to speak to this vampire hunter as swiftly as possible.
I think it would be a good idea to take our time with it. Perhaps because it might be the only other chance we get to go into the castle. And it would give us time to refine our skills, so that we could better deal with these things.
Translation out of game. Level grinding.
Yes, I can agree with that, but still, if just walking will not provide us any time to hone our skills better.
Surely we will meet some situations on the roads.
Perhaps, but
If these lands and my own experience.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it's not just zombies or werewolves you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about people too.
Help me, somebody stole my horse.
Get 'em, boys!
Yeah, pretty much.
That's my loot you're stealing.
Okay, I'm curious now. What's in the thermos?
Oh, on the bottom of the thermos?
Yes.
Have you been tantalized? Ding, ding, ding.
Bum, bum.
I'm scared.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Motherfucker.
I thought it was going to be like a dick or something.
No, it's fucking... for reference for the camera, since now all four know.
Sus 304.
Yeah, because it's made of like 304 like stainless steel, something like that. It says right here. It's like 304 stainless steel. So their way to mark the bottom of this as well was Sus 304.
And for those who can't see because of the camera quality, it's the fan service characters from Sword Art Online.
Yeah, Asuna and Sidon up there. It's not going to show the lights.
It's
not
going to be kind of a shit.
It's not great, but
it's enough. It's not going.
That's enough for people to see things.
Barely enough to be sold in the front of Spencer's.
It's them without basically their Under Armour, holding each other very closely while sitting on their knees.
Because,
Fan service.
It's not like DeviantArt's full of that shit. Stay away from DeviantArt. I made that mistake. Never again.
Unless you're 18. At that point there, you do you.
Anyway, so.
This DeviantArt surprisingly has some use.
Some use.
Battle maps.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Walk. That's really all I can say. I'd say walk.
They call us the Wanderers. Oh, the Wanderers.
From the looks of things, the closest town will be Balaki.
Yep.
So we should start heading back.
Become the Wanderer. Oh, the Wanderer.
The big booty bandits.
Thanks for giving me PTSD of Fairy Tale, sir. That's actually a thing that happened in one of the episodes. They literally get assaulted upon by bandits whose entire thing is
smack them with their ass.
Smack them with their ass and fart them, if I remember correctly.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
It's a filler episode. It's fucking terrible.
Alright, so on the road again.
I can't wait. I walked 500 miles. I would walk 500 more. That's a lot. What is under me?
Oh,
I'll put them right over here.
Just like it here. And we have...
Boom!
We have a dice. The character I'll eventually bring back in.
So each hex is about what? Quarter mile?
Quarter mile.
Yeah, so you could probably make. Let's see here. Google, help me.
No.
You know what?
D&D Part 1 can cover about 24 miles in 8 hours or so.
Hey Siri. How far can the average human walk in one day?
Here's an answer from medicinet.com. A good average walking speed is 3 to 4 miles per hour.
Alright, so we'll say 4 miles an hour.
DMG has about 24 miles in about 8 hours.
Yeah, anywhere between 24 and 32, yeah.
And I imagine we're probably doing like 16 hours walking, 8 hours sleep. Just to maximize. Sound good, or am I mistaken on that jump?
I would say that's fine.
So then we're walking 48 hours a day. Or,
I'm going to say 48 hours a
48
day.
miles a day?
Shut up, you know what I said.
That would be a lot of walking.
Know what I mean? Know what I said. Yeah, so 48 miles.
That's gonna be a lot.
Here's the question again. I know this is in here.
Now we have logistics and math.
Trying to figure facts. Now you got my curiosity on. So,
I was just watching a video about a guy testing in real life if D&D traveling time was relevant.
Yeah.
Turns out it's not. It's only realistic if you just take no breaks and you just keep going constantly.
Yeah.
So realistically, it would be less distance you would cover within that amount of time.
Well, I think that's what the 24 kind of dictate in 8 hours kind of focuses on.
Because, you gotta stop to eat.
Something to eat, relieve yourselves.
Yeah.
good news, Batman's. It actually only take us 2 days because I was curious. I just quickly looked up D&D 5e's stats. Even if we'll say they have the fastest horses pulling the carriage, it's still only double the average speed. Technically speaking, this mother effer could actually match the speed in a day and actually get there in a day.
They had nightmares.
Huh?
I think they had nightmares.
Yeah.
Nightmares are not on here, but I believe Nightmare are actually the same movement speed.
Let me look, man. I have a bestiary on my tablet.
So I don't have my monster manual out. It's in my bag.
Nightmares have a walking speed of 60 feet, a flying speed of 90, and can go into the ethereal plane.
So it's the same deal as it took a day for a 60 feet creature, we're 30 feet, so it'd take us 2. So, yeah, we're on 2 days on the road. Hot damn.
Yeah.
Because, well, probably a little over 2 since those stops take 5 minutes while the other stops of 8 hours. So unless we burn through exhaustion.
About like 3 days soon.
I would say that 2.5.
2.5, yeah, roughly.
Well, assume we don't also get our own delays.
Assuming we don't get kidnapped for a day. Okay.
No,
No, we're just gonna get murdered.
you do have to stop and avoid a small pack of just regular wolves that cross the road, try to stop, look over to you, keep walking. Just regular wolves.
So, day 1.
Sakani will look at the wolves and say, "Odd creatures. They are not what I'm used to, but I do not see that they are much for danger."
No, they're just normal wolves,
After surrounded.
Bismarck says. Now, if you get a pack all riled up and hungry and they decide to come after you, then you got a problem.
Then they are like jackals that. Yeah, not more or less harmless on their own or in small groups, but if large enough,
Or if you decide to go after a baby while mom's around.
Or hungry, yes, they will be very much like a jackal.
But they pose no threat to us, we pose no threat to them, so leave them alone.
Day 1 has no events.
Oh my god. He doesn't like to be held like that. He doesn't like to be held like that.
Okay.
At best, pick him up, throw him over your shoulder, but then he'll walk down after like a minute.
He's like my cat, he doesn't like to be held.
Anyway, so this day comes to a close with no major events.
So then we take watches.
And about middle of the night, I assume that's where we're
At around 2:30 a.m.
Well, here's the question first. Who's taking first watch? Scratch Balls and
Good question.
Khufu, or...
I'm fine with that. Scratch Balls and Khufu.
Alright. So then, yeah, we switch over, like, around, I'd imagine, like, midnight or something. And then just, like, midway, Carl's just sitting there and they just see.
Sakani will reach over and pat you.
1. Sorry. 2. Excuse me for a moment. Carl's just going to get up, walk out from wherever the camp spot is, find himself a good tree.
And Wretch.
Motherfucking son of a mother!
Yes. Sakani will
scared the kitty.
walk over towards you as you're doing that and say, "I trust you remember what they said. And if you ever harm my brother again, I will kill you."
It was never my intention to harm your brother.
Intention or not, my brother is a part of me you may not understand. We are stronger when we are together and are within sight of each other. It's the way it is described among my people is we share a soul.
I'm unfamiliar with that per se, but I can understand watching out and being very protective of a sibling. That is. I'm gonna be here for a hot minute. I'm gonna be.
He's gonna keep watch while he's kind of has your back turned while he's doing that.
Here's what I'm going to do. Give me that. This too. You as well.
Actually,
Thank you.
Don't worry, guys. He's just power leveling his maintenance.
actually, as you're about to go back to it, he's gonna come back and hand you a hand axe. It may work out some more energy than just punching.
No.
Here, King. Work. Level up your axe and maintenance skill.
No. No. There's, as weird as this may sound, it's more therapeutic for the pain. I'm going to take a healthy bit of damage as I literally bloody my knuckles over and over again.
You actually break 2 fingers.
How much damage?
6, 12, 14.
Okay.
I take 14 points of damage.
Once it seems like you've settled down,
Get a case of boxers, Pinky.
Connie is
Carlos refuses.
I like to break my fingers.
They're refusing the free healing.
Yes. Carlos is refusing. No, I need this. This is what I get for letting my guard down for a second in a den of vampires.
You need not punish yourself for a single failing, you know.
That
Punishing yourself for making a mistake is to
This-
punish yourself for being a living mortal creature.
this is the second time I've made this mistake. I'm only thankful this time the consequences weren't dire.
The consequences could have been worse, you know that.
Believe me.
He wanted you to stay.
Believe me. The consequences the first time were grave enough, I'm well aware.
It is likely you never would have left that place if you stayed. But
I
you
am
need
aware.
not punish yourself for an error, second or not. To make an error and to know what to live afterwards is to learn and be better.
Indeed, but the first time I made this mistake, I cost hundreds of their lives. The fact that I've let myself make this mistake again.
I wouldn't
infuriates me.
say you let the mistake happen. I don't know the circumstances of it.
I dropped my guard. I should have known better.
What happened? Tell me through.
I was watching guard. I saw smoke come out from the door. Without a lapse of judgment, I went to check before I realized it was him teleported. And before he let me know he was there to attack me, and without thinking it through, I looked to meet his gaze in time for him to catch me.
If it was not you, it would have been someone else.
Yes, but the fact
By doing what you did, you at least provided us an opportunity to react. Khufu and I were sound asleep. Khufu woke it when he heard you speaking to someone. And he woke me. If you did not talk to him, if you did not do something to rouse us,
it would have been worse.
much worse.
But
And even a single lapse of judgment can help improve others and yourself. You are not alone in this.
I am well aware.
Are you? You push yourself like you are a dead man or a man who is ready to die.
Because I'm a man who doesn't deserve the life he has.
He's going to look at you and say, do not deserve the life you have. Do you have no one in your life who cares for you? No friends, no family? Are you such an outcast among your own people that your death is meaningless to others?
I haven't talked to Mom in a few years, and Dad's long gone, and I haven't had any friends since everything happened. I don't deserve to write. I deserve to repent.
He looks at you. He actually stands in front of you where you can actually look at him as he says, you do not make friends by just existing. You make friends when you have common cause. You are not alone. You are with me and my brother. And though I find you to be a severe person, you are someone I could trust in when it comes down to the matter. A single mistake is not going to change that. And hurting yourself for a mistake is not going to improve you.
Maybe. But bare minimum will drive the lesson home.
With it, I have felt pain with a punishment when I have made mistakes of my own. And it does not help me, it has never helped me learn from the mistake. It has merely helped me understand that when I make a mistake, I deserve to be hurt and punished. That is not the case.
Perhaps we have two mindsets.
I am a soldier, foremost among all. I have guarded a king, and I have been his counsel and advisor. To hurt myself because of a mistake would be to impair my ability to act when things come to it. By doing this, by harming yourself so severely over a single lapse of judgment, what if, after this, we are attacked? Because you have wounded yourself so severely, you may not be able to be as effective as you may normally be.
Perhaps you have wisdom in your words.
Then, if you are willing to accept my wisdom, accept this damn healing.
I'll be fine. If there's nothing to waste your magic on, I can fix this myself.
That is only a temporary fix. Besides, this magic will return in a day, and I doubt we will come into a situation where it will be needed.
In the same hand, what if, say, we get in a conflict tomorrow, and one of us is left on the verge of death?
Okay, I'ma do something.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What are you doing?
Sir, I have my own way to heal myself. I am good. I'm trying to tell you, I am good.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna augury. If I use the cure wounds, in the next 30 minutes, will this backfire on us?
I have never done anything with that spell. I have no idea how it works. Augury.
And basically, I ask, and within a 30-minute span, I either get good, bad, or good and bad.
No, I have means to medicine check myself and set my own finger, plus hit dial, probably the realist. Actually, we're on the tail end of a long rest, sir.
Still, we're in the middle of it. This is more a case of he's making a point.
Yeah, so I could probably just you'd hit die, you'd medicine check to set my own finger into splints, and then just hit die for heal.
Okay, so there are 4 different options, so each one is going to be good 1 to 5. No, good. Okay. Nothing 1 to 5. Good and bad 6 to 10. Bad 11 to 15, and good 16 to 20.
Yeah, it's more a case of, will this backfire if I heal him? Like in the next 30 minutes.
I rolled an 11, which determined was bad. So I have no idea what that means.
It's basically just a case of, in this course of action, is there, like, if I were to ask when we were about to sneak out of the castle, this would have basically warned us within 30 minutes something bad was going to happen, like that rug. So it's a case of, like, I'm basically asking you, the DM, in a few words, like 1 or 2 words, tell me, if I do this, is this going to go, what way is this going to go?
It looks like it's going to go bad.
You know, he doesn't really care. He wants to drive this point home.
If they don't even bother, if I imagine it's over 14.
No.
No, really?
No. 9.
Oh, I'm left with 5.
Yeah. Still.
Oh yeah, and they still got the bulk.
Yeah. Now, we should get back to our watch. We have not been gone for long, but it is long enough that I feel uncomfortable.
We get back and Scratch Paw and Kufu are hanging out a gigantic monster's mouth. Ah, fuck!
That would really suck.
Another night hag just over there dancing on Scratch Paw's corpse.
No, not this time.
Not this time, next time?
I don't know.
The fact that the DM don't know scares me.
She can pop up whenever. That's the thing with a recurring villain like that.
I feel like this is a setup for Pocket Hag.
I'm accepting that this may go poorly in the next 30 minutes.
Well, as you guys' watch comes to a close, who's next?
Well, no, we were the second watch.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Effectively, Ismark and... Kufu, technically.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Blue.
yeah, Blue and
He's still an
Ismark.
NPC.
So those two would take third watch.
Okay, well... Do Yes, during their watch.
My name's Carlos Bass. I like to break my fingers and make my ass look cast.
Nothing happens. The rest of the night passes uneventfully.
Yeah. I assume in like the next 30 minutes after I cast the augury and the spell, it's a case of like, oh, there's a minor inconvenience. There's something that this would have helped with.
Yeah, 30 minutes after you cast your spell, you suddenly feel sick to your stomach.
Okay, fair enough.
And have to wake up and go hide behind a tree to...
Yeah, fair.
It's so chunky. What did I eat?
Oh God, no, not the chunky, not the chunky, not the chunky. Ah.
Oh God, is that a human lung? When did I eat a lung?
How did you get a lung in there?
How did you get a human lung?
Because last time I checked, those things are not small.
Well, oh God, and imagine it's more a case of just like it's like remnants from the last feast he had in his home lands.
You sound like Cell in his first appearance in Dragon Ball Z. Oh, that is just embarrassing. It's not even the right hole. And he coughs up a baby pacifier.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it was just you're sitting there going, rolling it up, and just skull just comes out. Oh no, my skull! Just slam your skull.
But yeah, other than that, the rest of the night passes uneventfully. Morning comes. That's what she said.
We wake up and you have died of dysentery.
Morning comes. That's what he said.
Oh.
Alright, if we're doing Oregon Trail, I get first dibs on the cannibalism.
I don't remember that in the game.
What? Is that actually in the game?
Yeah.
When?
Wait. I know what we played, boy.
Well, I don't know if it's the same Oregon Trail we're thinking of, but I played a game about the Oregon Trail that...
No, we're talking like the old DOS, green and black screen that you played in 3rd grade.
I'm not sure.
No, I didn't think it was.
The one where the meme originated from.
There might be, but in the case of you'd have to have no food, extended period of time, and in winter.
Unless they made a game based on the Donner Party.
Oh, I forgot to mention Carlos's married name is Donner.
Oh God! Carlos Donner Bass.
Them lungs are starting to look like a choice cut.
Anyone got the part?
Boy, you looking like a cut of meat.
Fufu, break out the barbecue sauce.
Barbecue.
Scratch balls. How do you like your dog meat? Well fried.
All right, campers. Tonight's challenge is to go into Ravenloft Castle. The loser of this challenge gets eaten. Good luck.
The winner gets one night of passion.
Spoilers! Everyone loses.
The winner gets one night of passion with Strahd. He can't say no.
Oh God. No. Here's how it goes. Tonight's challenge is to spend the night in Castle Ravenloft. The losers will never be seen again. The winners will have approximately 12 hours to get as far away from the castle as possible before the hunt begins.
Bye.
Alright, campers. Tonight's challenge. 7 minutes in heaven with Strahd von Zarevich. You can't say no. The loser of this challenge will be eaten alive and added to the brides.
First up is Irina.
Let's move on. The day is yours. What do you do?
Walk. I saw just walk and probably spend some time discussing things with Carlos.
Oh yeah. By the way, when everyone else wakes up, Carlos is no longer charmed, but mild hangover.
Mildly brain hurt, and also my hands, because you couldn't heal everything, my hands are...
Oh yeah, you also see his hands are covered in blood, one of his fingers might be dislocated.
Also, at this point, it had been bloody bandages. I probably took a little extra, cloth and just...
He's got a slight case of boxer's finger.
A little bit.
Yeah, but probably spend most of the day more or less talking things over with Carlos.
Yeah. Carlos going, motherfucker, I called him my friend.
Drive home the fact that just because you made this mistake doesn't mean you deserve to be punished for it.
Carlos has got barbarian levels of angry now. If something comes up to kill, Carlos will be very happy to do so. He may just say screw it and grab a rapier and say fuck the crossbow for a moment.
Fuck it, bare fist.
I will say something that will come up during the next time we make camp.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Events
after
of the day.
today, yeah.
Yeah.
Just remind me.
Events of the day.
It's a lot of walking. Let me check something here.
I got a pebble in my shoe.
I have to stop and shake it out.
I want to remind you guys, Sakani and Kufu are wearing sandals.
You're mad, lads. Well, I'm at least wearing boots.
They're from a desert.
Ooh.
This is actually cold for them.
Yeah, this is cold. They're from a desert, and they're dressed accordingly with sandals.
Carlos is used to this shit, at least.
Don't worry, that means nothing. Now, if I rolled an 18 or higher, then yeah, there might be something.
So I see that number and the shit starts sliding.
Ow.
You okay?
Yeah, I just adjusted my shirt and I smacked my elbow off of that.
At least you didn't get your right in the crevice there.
I got it right here.
Coming with me, like right in that little crevice area. Just
I fucking hate that.
And it just ding tingled.
I hit it one time back at PGW on the desk of Hot 09.
Oh,
Right on that corner, like ding.
wait, I think I know what corner you're talking about.
Closer to Gino's booth,
Oh God.
like right on that sliver where it just went right in there and
Oh God.
arm went. Error 404, arm not found.
Oh my God.
That feels like getting crit hit. That feels like a crit. Just, you okay with it, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Sound like you dropped your phone.
No, I dropped my phone.
F in the chat. What's your phone on?
34%.
Alright, so what's the walk-in order on this? Or is there just kind of a hodgepodge?
Gmod cluster.
Unless anyone has anything real particular, I'd say just more or less a hodgepodge with.
Carlos will make sure to hang toward back, but past that.
Okay, why doesn't everyone make a perception check real quick?
Nearby, so.
Perception?
Yeah.
So Sakani
It's a hag about to come up on my ass.
plus
21.
Persuasion has failed me.
10
I
for
said
Sakani.
Oh, I said I rolled for perception. My brain still said persuasion because my brain.
Jesus.
Strahd is still in my brain.
2 for Kufu, 10 for Sakani.
12.
Alright, you noticed it before anyone else. As you're walking along, we might have done this before, I don't remember. It looks like a part of the trail looks like it's been recently disturbed, like dug up and then put back with like dirt and leaves and twigs covering one particular section.
I'm going to walk over there.
Can you point this out?
I'm gonna just check something out real quick, and then I'm gonna start digging this up.
Okay. You dig it up, pull a bunch of twigs, bundles of leaves out, dig up some, like I said, some dirt that looks like it's been dug up and disturbed and put back.
Your phone?
You didn't nerf
I
one.
don't also,
It-
this isn't the right one.
You didn't use Type C?
No. Micro USB.
Another size
No. It
Yeah. I thought yeah.
probably hastily made, sloppily made pit trap
I'll take that one then.
with spikes on the bottom.
Stop. Everybody stop. It's a trap.
Sakani will walk forward and look at it. Like up to where Scratch Paws is.
Carlos will do the same.
Somebody is ahead of us. They are expecting us.
He's gonna look around.
You don't.
Make another perception check.
Carlos just looked at Scratch Paws. You don't think.
God damn it.
I would hope.
8.
That's really, I don't know.
I'll say that's enough.
Her type is more magic, not pit traps.
You guys hear a voice, "Hey!" As a humanoid figure walks out. Whoa, hey! I'm messing with my trap. I'm trying to catch things here. I'm not trying to catch you. I'm trying to catch wolves and stuff, man.
It's a peculiar place to put a trap in the middle of the road.
Well, they crossed the road.
Yes, well, we have seen that.
I'll say, man, if someone were not paying attention and stepped in.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
You're either new to this or willfully ignorant.
The first.
I would suggest instead of putting it in the middle of a track, putting it on the sides. If they are going to cross the path, putting it on the side where they will have to cross it through.
Or a even better place for guaranteed results almost. You can figure out where they like to, say, hunt
Lair.
or the lair be risky, but if you figure out where they like to hunt or feed or drink, get there when none of them are around, set your trap there, they'll have to show up daily almost for their normal spot.
That's a good idea. Sorry, I'm new to this.
Sakani will shrug. The fact that you are new means you will learn.
Exactly.
You just made this hunter 10 hunter.
Wolf pelts.
Alright, well,
Hey, Wolf's
better fix this. Sorry to bug you.
Sakani will help.
Doesn't take that long to fill it and pack it in nice and tight.
Cross will go.
That's the Stranger Things Demogorgon. Came
I know.
with the Stranger Things starter set.
Yeah.
I have another one in one of these with the painted mouth.
Rubbery.
Another idea to do too, if you're interested in trying smaller
Whose
games,
stuff is
such
this?
as those two are mine, and
these?
those would also be mine.
Okay.
If you're interested in trapping a smaller game, take a large rock, set it up under a sturdy enough stick, put it at a very angle where it's unstable, lay bait. Animal goes in to get bait, hit stick, rock falls, does your work.
Okay. Well, I'll get right on that. And, farewell your travels, I guess.
Plot twist, he was not hunting wolves.
Plot twist, he was actually hunting us and we foiled him and he played it
He
off.
becomes a bandit.
Plot twist. As soon as he turns around,
Plot twist, we turn around, get him, boy!
God damn.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Be a slaughter.
So,
Run
yeah.
for his phones!
He goes one way, you guys go the other.
give us your fucking shoes.
Give him the fucking, they don't want the shoe, they want the fucking phones! They want the memory soul insert, gimme! They ran me for my phones, Spider-Man!
After a brief stop for something to chew on, unless you chew on trail mix and jerky on the way.
I got a ration. I got MREs to rip through. Vegetarian omelet, no.
They got rid of those.
Sadly, they're older ones, so I sadly still in my mix. I am unlucky. But hey,
Quote one of my drill sergeants, it looks like rubber and tastes like shit.
hey, we've got the skills. I got the skills.
No, jalapeno ketchup.
Ooh, tasty.
If we would fight over the jalapeno cheese spread. Anyway, so by around not quite sunset, a little bit after the sun's just started to go down, you guys eventually do make your way back to Valaki. But you can't help but feel that something's a bit off.
I was not here long, but things feel different.
I feel you.
More haunted, I'd say.
Work with caution.
And as you pass through the walled gates into the town itself, there's signs that there were people out and about, like maybe just a couple days ago. But now everything's like shackled up, boarded up. It almost looks like, if you'll recall, what Barovia Village looked like. Very,
Abandoned.
not quite abandoned, but more
Down.
shut down.
They move.
And as you're wandering about, you do eventually come to, like, kind of like the town. You do eventually come to the town square, and you see two familiar figures hanging from the gallows: the Baron and Fiona Watcher.
Oh, the two that were quarreling.
The two that were quarreling are now hanged and dead.
Here.
And above them is a sign written in red, like dark rusted red, almost like it was written in blood. Is the regime of Ezek has begun. The captain.
He's gonna curse
Captain of
and
the
say,
guard.
the guy's gonna curse and say, I never trusted that captain. Something was odd about him. And now that they're dead, this is his town. We have no friends here, I don't think.
I don't know about you. I've never been a big fan of someone trying to go tyrant and run their shit with an iron fist.
That is the only way he runs things.
Now, sadly, then it sounds like he's gonna have to be meeting the bad end of coffin.
We need to get out of here quickly.
I disagree. I think we should stay and settle
Get
this
out
whole
of here and consider our options.
scratch balls.
We're always on the good side of the captain. I think perhaps we could deal with this quickly if we plan on taking him out.
We should not discuss this in town. We should discuss it outside of town if we are going to discuss this sort of madness at all.
Hang on one second.
A man who will hang two people, influential people, to declare the beginning of a reign is not a man we should ever consider openly discussing in this manner. If we do, it is a surefire way that we will end up next to those people on the gallows.
Hey, Scratch Boss, what's your AC?
16.
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Oh my lord.
So you are gonna end up taking. Oh shit!
Is it an arrow? Out of curiosity.
You're taking 7 points of piercing damage as an arrow from a longbow strikes you right in the shoulder.
Let me check something.
May I make a perception check and possibly a dex check to
Yes.
shove him
Would
out?
I be able to see that coming?
That's what I'm checking for
The
perception.
arrow.
Twins make a perception check as well.
Thank you, good die.
Kufu will be making it
25.
because it's
Okay.
oh no, it's self only. Damn.
So 25, so I see it. So
9,
just literally
Yeah, you hear the twang.
17.
just to literally
As do you do.
literally dex check just to straight kick him out the way.
Okay, so you don't take any damage.
Okay.
As the arrow goes flying like and hits one of the wood posts of the gallows.
What the?
And you look up in the direction you heard the twang, and you see a guy, and you see a figure at what's left of the top of the Baron's house. Because remember, the attic exploded.
Yeah.
That's where the sun was. Ducking down.
We run.
I'm free.
No, we run. We get out of this town before we do anything. We do not know what is occurring here. We do not have time. We do not have time to discuss it out in the open.
As you guys are doing that, the doors to the nearby buildings swing open, and several guards with swords come rushing out and surround all of you.
Fuck. Looks like we're barricaded in.
Is there anything you want to do?
I'm going to hold my hands out like this. Wait, don't you remember us? We were friends of the captain.
You hear a voice.
Care.
You hear a familiar voice. Friends, no. Merely acquaintances who just happen to have a similar goal at getting the job done. As the captain walks out, now his right arm no longer covered in a cloak, and you can see it is not a human arm. It is bestial with barbed spines, elongated fingers, long nails, and it is just a monstrous appendage.
What a lovely arm you have.
Well, if you can answer my questions properly, I won't have to use it on you. In fact, I only have one question. Where's Irina? Where's Irina Kolianda?
Taken from us by the Count.
What?
We did not have much of a choice. We were driven out of there we had no opportunity to rescue her.
Sadly not.
We are not your enemy.
We are devising plans to get it back in there and rescue her before things go horribly wrong. We need at least 2 people. The Abbot of Kresk and a man called Van Richten.
A crazy old man. Strahd's professional ass kisser.
He's invited us back into the castle with those men.
So you're co-conspirators of the devil.
Guns? No, we do not even. I don't even like the man's. The man is a fool
I've got plans
and
to have.
obsessive.
I plan to have it head of my men.
It's clear he's not in the mood to listen. So he just kind of growls, shakes his head.
We are leaving.
Arrest them.
Like hell.
And that's where we're going to end. Cliffhangers.
Yay!
Oh man, here I was getting ready and armed for a fight.
Well, you can fight him next time.
Yep. Which I wanted to spitball a thing to you, sir.
Yep.
Well, I had a thought of that. As far as my campaign, since I plan on doing it here.
Yeah. Yes, you can have the DM's chair.
No, that's your chair, sir. That is your chair. I'll DM from this spot. I have no problems with this. Now, here's the question.
Big chungus.
If I get you USB stick, I would actually be
Hey, what thing?
USB drive, so that way I can edit the video.
Oh.
Get you to record it. You can throw it up on your YouTube
Yeah.
for extra videos.
Okay.
I thought, yeah, that would kind of be BS for you to edit my stuff and your stuff. Kind
Yeah.
of BS of you. Or that. But I figured I'll get a USB so that way I can take it home and do it.
Well, next time it might be a fight against the town guards.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think there's a might about it.
Oh, it's gonna happen, and
Oh, you've been wanting this.
I don't like the captain.
I would have rather, well, obviously, speaking from the perspective of my character, I would rather have not have gotten into this engagement and taken him out quietly.
Oh, I hear you, and Carlos would not even disagree with that idea on the same hand.
We'll worry about that next time.
Yeah.
Well, Sakani was saying we should get out of here.
Yeah. Carlos wasn't entirely disagreeing with the idea. Carlos is more just of the mindset of he wants his ass because he's not okay with what's going on.
Yeah, neither is Sakani, but it's a case of we can't fight him. We can't discuss that out in the open. That's how we die.
Yeah, point there.
And looks like we're likely to die unless we get out of there and run.
Well, most of these are just guards, which have like a hit point.
Yeah, a lot of these guards don't have shit to do.
One more thing. As you guys are preparing for next week, or maybe we could do this tomorrow when you guys show up. Might as well tackle on an extra level.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I know, leveling up when you're about to start a riot.
That is good stuff too. Because that puts me one level closer to the main mechanic of this class.
Yeah.
This subclass has got two mechanics that are very valuable to it. Uno is my wills from the grave to deal extra damage with sneak attacks, which is just fun. And the other one's oh hey, you died? Guess what? You get to serve me in your afterlife, bitch.
Well, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna be doing for my level ups for next time.
Yeah.
If anything, we worry about that next week.
Or even tomorrow. I mean, well,
either or.
I mean, depending on, because I predict Marcus's setup is probably going to take longer than your guys'.
Maybe.
Because
I'm a wood elf ranger.
Yeah, you two have the advantage of veteran D&D.
I just don't know what race I'm going to play. But anyway, we'll worry about that next week.